One, two, 1, 2. How am I sounding, y'all? We're back. We're back. We're back. I'm gonna just wait a few minutes until y'all get in here from the last live. That was crazy. And when you walk in, let me know how I sound. Check, check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, 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 hey. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope y'all having a wonderful Saturday. My Saturday is going well. All right. My Saturday is definitely going well. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't update. So my title was Saturday Motion. Wrong info due to hearsay or non-support. What is it? Which one is it, y'all? Which one is it? Because I want to know. Sometimes I'll be in a cloud listening to people and things, and you just never know. So I'm trying to give y'all a few minutes, but that is my title. My title. And yeah, I want to talk about it for a little bit. And you guys could get a chance to chime in. You guys could get a chance to chime in as well. I don't know what was going on with my feedback, and I'm hoping that my sound is much better over here on StreamYard. I truly do. I truly do hope my sound is better. So, anyway, I don't want to hold y'all up. We had some changes come up to my schedule today that, which is good a little bit because it gives me time to check on, do some things that I need to do as far as, for the channel and stuff like that. And, personal life things. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I don't see anybody in the chat. So I'm not sure if anyone's in here, but I'm gonna start it kicking it off. I was trying to give everybody a chance to um come into the new stream and I didn't share it out to my Jill's Comfort Zone channel. I should have, but it's okay. We're here now. We're here. Where you guys at? Did you come back over? Huh. Darn it. Anyway, so my question is about the restream. I mean, about information. When you get information, how do you get your information? Do you do your research? Do you go listen for yourself? Do you go off a hearsay? I just want to know, because a lot of people get bad information and, they just spread it like flies, okay? Like flies just be all over the place, drop down where they please, you know, and drop down on your food and anything. They don't care what they drop down on, okay? And that's how some people deliver their commentary or even their messages or things to people. Even in real life, you have a conversation with someone and then before you know it, they'll go tell someone else, and then it just keep going and going and going, right? And before you know it, by the time they get to the third or fourth person, the information is just so wrong and foul. So I just want to know, do you research? Do you take notes? If someone tell you something, do you just go by hearsay and just fly off with the information? Like, how do you handle news or information that is given to you? Let me see if I'm live, child, because ain't nobody come back over. And I get it. People are busy. I get it. I get it. But I'm going to continue on with the conversation. Y'all could catch the replay. But that's where I'm going with it. So a lot of times I'm sitting and I listen to information And if I don't hear it correctly, for me, if they have the red ball off, then I guess I can't red ball at the present time. And I just probably wouldn't excuse me. I just probably wouldn't, repeat what I hear. Hold on, let me listen to how I sound. Here. Hold on, let me listen to how I sound. Okay, I sound great. I sound great. So yeah, so I just want to know, is most of wrong information, is it because you didn't go listen, you don't support that person, so you just would rather get it from a second um a second party or a third party and listen to that and then you gather it from there, or do you go hear stuff for yourself? Thank you for coming back. Just read my book. I was just talking. So a lot of times I don't talk about a lot of subjects anyway. I just gather my information and by what I hear. And a lot of channels I only listen, is the sound good? I sound good to me on my end. And so a lot of times, you get information, even from me, when I'm doing crafts and stuff, and I want to, um, you know, do a project that someone else has done. I go watch it for myself several times because we always can get mishaps. You know what I'm saying? Mishaps happen. And I don't want my project looking wonky or anything if I don't go see it for myself, and try to emulate or follow instructions the correct way. So, a lot of times I was saying, just read my book. Thank you, honey. A lot of times people get information and I don't know, how do you report things that you've heard or things that you have seen? Are you have a lot of messy. Okay, you got a lot of messy folks. Okay, and this is online and offline. You have a lot of messy folks who likes to spread things, and they don't have the full information, but they just want to get it out there, right? And they want to stir the pot. Then you have those who are lazy and don't feel like going to listen for themselves, so they feel like if I heard it at this one place, I'm just going to put it out there anyway. Then do you give honest reviews? Do you give a person a check? My thing is, if I don't know it to be said true, I'm not going to spread it. And I may sometimes you may mishear something, and for me, I know how to come back and correct myself or say, hey, you know what, I was wrong, they did do say X, Y, and Z, because you can misinterpret something or anything, and especially when people have stuff on red ball off, you know what I'm saying? I don't go off of hearsay. I need to hear and see. Me too. A lot of people do that though. They will go by hearsay and not by the person themselves, which cause confusion. It cause beefs, and people fall out because you don't go get the information for yourself, and you just going off of what somebody else says. So I like to go see and hear things for myself, you know and I give honest reviews or honest, if I'm going to report something, I like to do it honestly and not with malice intent. So you just never know how people deliver those, and I like to do research as well. And I take notes while I'm listening to people, because people will come and tell you a lie real quick. And before you know it, it turns into something else. Something so innocent turns into mayhem. So what brings me to this topic today? Well, this is what brings me, and I am answering you in my way so that you'll know. I don't know what and where you heard this from, but I just want to give my answer to you. So this is my answer to you, and why I'm doing this video. And normally I don't, but I like this person. I kind of like this person. Not kind of. I do like this person. I do support this person. So I won't say that they did it under malice intent, but then I don't know. I mean, not malice or whatever. Are they doing it to be messy? Maybe. I don't know. We don't have relationships here on YouTube and with certain people, but it's just crazy because you never know when people are watching things. So I was on here and, relaxing. And I went to go, this was a day or so ago or something like that. And y'all remember we did the dating live. Let me talk to that one real quick. So the dating live, remember there was a remix in the dating live, and they were talking about they really like this YouTuber and they want to date him and all that good stuff, but they're not sure and all of this stuff because the person doxes and all this stuff. That this remix person, I don't know if it was the remix that was in the current storyline over there in the beef sector or not. I was just like, wow, is this the same one who was in the chat when I already know they was full of boo boo, with some of the stuff that they were saying? The truth can be messy enough on its own. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, I was in the clouds and I was watching y'all. So I'm watching and I'm listening. I'm doing the replay and I'm relaxing and doing my own thing and I'm painting and finishing up projects for that I had on my desk so that I've been meaning to. So I'm just listening and listening. Then I paused it. I went to go lay down and all I heard is, oh, so is it true? I mean, is Jill and Talent dating? I was like, huh? Jill and Talent dating. Where the freak would that come from? I don't even think me and Talent even engage anywhere else besides him dropping in my chat. And I was like, what the hell? Who in their right mind, where did that come from? Where would you get is Jill and Talent dating? I was so befuddled, like I was just shocked. My mouth just dropped. And I had to rewind it back and was like, where did that come from? And who in the hell is saying this stuff? Where did you listen? Like where I don't I no live that I have ever done on here would even suggest a thing, would even present a thing. So, that was my question. Like, is this where's the link? Okay, hold on. My thing was like, where would this come from? So I was like, I I've never did like I just don't get it. So I'm just like, people will repeat stuff. I just dropped the link. People will repeat things, and I just want to know where that comes from. So I'm answering your question, Miss Paulette, because I was confused of first of all where you got that from, that me and Talent is dating. So and you said I guess she'll answer. I am answering. No, we are not dating. I don't know where you got that from. I'm just confused. Who would say that? And this is what happens when you don't support other people as well too. So you could kind of be lost in other things if you don't watch me. So if you don't watch me, you wouldn't know the events that happen over here. And it damn sure wasn't no events with me and uh Talent dating. So where the hell did that come from? I would like to know that, Miss Paulette. So if you can answer that for me, that would be awesome because that is false information. And I don't know where that would come from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, is that
Hey, it's me.
girl?
You better be
Girl,
careful.
you
Wait a minute. Now wait. Now say that to my voice. I can see your face. Say it to my voice. Say what now?
so I was listening and watching a replay, and I I was watching Miss Porlat. And then so anyway, I was busy and I'm sitting here laying down relaxing. And all I heard was, oh, so is Jill and Talent dating now? They supposed to be dating and stuff. And I'm like, what? I
Girl.
said, we're in the yes, we're back. Very Carrie. I said, where did you get that from? And I had to rewind it back and I said, huh? So I said, she's like, well, I guess we'll hear from her and find out later. It was just really a real quick. I want to know where you got that from because that is crazy. I don't know if it was supposed to be messy or being messy. I don't know what that was about, but honey, I if you watch me, we done had a whole date in would you date somebody online? We done had a whole conversation. And if you watch me and you know me, you know damn well I ain't dating nobody on no line. Okay. And me and Talent is cool, and I'm cool with Sassy. Ain't no goddamn way I'm dating somebody Sassy was dating, even though me and Sassy don't have no like friendship like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with her. Why would I want something anyway? That was crazy.
Girl,
I was
like,
like, see,
where did
this is
she get
how
that from? How did that even come up? Like,
I don't
oh,
know.
the
She was
weather is
just
nice
doing
today. Is they
conversation.
dating? Oh, Lord, I said, is they? Oh Lord, you got me talking back.
That's
Wait
very funny, but I just also find it like, please, where would
Well,
that
let's
come from? I
consider
don't
the
know where she
source.
got that from. I don't know.
Consider the source. She is always getting something wrong. She is. She gets stuff wrong constantly, but that does not stop her from going all around and telling it.
Mm,
Oh my God. Where did that?
yeah.
I'm like, how did that like poof? Like,
I
what you
don't
cooking
know. It
today?
was just, that she just, she covers different topics and stuff
Well, what
like
was the
that.
topic
And
when that came up?
yeah, and she just came up and was like, anyway, other news. So it's about Jill and it's Jill and dating Talent now, and such a because I'm like, wow, and she I was like, what? Let me Red Bull that. Hey Kimberly, hey girl, hey. I don't girl, this I was rewatching, doing what I do. I support a lot of people, and I was just giving her a replay and seeing what she said, over at Miss Paulette's, and that's where I don't know where she got it from. I don't know, but I want to really put
Out
that
her
to bed. If
waistband.
that's a lie,
She pulled
wherever
it
you
out her
got it.
waistband, out her ass, out the side of her neck, from under her wig.
I like Miss Paulette, so we ain't going like, yeah.
Girl, okay, look, that's where she got. Okay, not her waistband, not the side of her neck. She pulled it from under her wig then, because girl, okay, I'm a hush.
I know, just read my book. And so that's what I asked. Like, is some of this stuff, is it stirring the pot being messy, or are you somebody really did say this? I don't know where this came from, but I'm putting this to bed. That is a lie. Talent is cool. He is very cool. We are really cool. And listen, I don't want nobody lying on me. Don't That's a lie. So if whoever said it, it's a lie. And right now, all I heard was Paulette say it. So that's a lie. It's a lie. So I don't know where Paulette got it from, but please go back to your source and tell them they're lying on Jill's comfort zone. I'm not dating anybody on these apps. Okay. So that's that. But yeah, so I do research. I don't just spurt out stuff that I hear people say, and especially if I know a person character or I know they're not into, and sometimes you don't know, you would never know.
So Jill, come on, you could tell me you dating Rick Fox, girl. Are you dating Rick Fox? Oh, I can't. Where did that is so
Girl, I had to choke. You got me choking over here, girl.
you talk about something coming from out of the space. That was just like
Right. That's why I was shocked. That is way off. Like, we don't even engage in other chats. It's like we don't be around the same places, because I don't go everywhere anymore. And I only got a few places that I can go and chill. But yeah, that's a lie. So I please correct that, Miss Paulette, because I don't want that on my name or on Talent's name, because that is not what it is. And that's not cute. I don't want no false accusations on me. So, if you could go live and you see, you probably don't even watch me, so you wouldn't know. And if you did, I haven't seen you over here, but I'm just saying, if somebody could put a little, I'll go type under her thing. I was going to leave it alone, but I don't want that rumor going around. I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to keep going, but I don't want that rumor going around. I don't want, you know, um, at this time, me and Sassy, we cool, we good. We see each other, we wherever we are, and I don't have no problems, but I don't. I also don't want no problems. Okay, I don't want no problems. I don't want people talking this stupidness, because that's just dumb. But yeah, I was like, my mouth was so wide open, like, huh?
mine was too. That's why I'm like, where's your link? What? Let me make sure I hear this as close as I can. I can't hear from the chat. That was crazy.
Kimberly, I was watching it on a replay, honey. I wasn't there live. I haven't really been in anyone's lives, too much, because I've been busy. I really have. And so I just go and watch the replay, and sometimes I don't leave a comment. And I didn't leave a comment under the replay because you know how people are. And it
Yeah,
gets
because I know
messy.
the
I
chat
said, well,
too.
nah, I'm not even going to leave a comment, because Lord knows it'll get messier. And I don't think she drops her link over there. So this was on a replay. All the questions, who, what, why, and the where. Yeah.
I'm
So
telling, like,
I was
this
just
is what
catching her
Kimberly.
replay, and that's it. And I see, this is what happens when, I anyway.
Yeah.
That's why my question was, wrong info. Is it due to non support or hearsay? Because basically it could be both. Because if you support someone, you would damn sure know that that wasn't right. And and I get it, because the area that it is, people like mess. So people like carrying bones that ain't true, is true, or possibly true. They don't give a damn who it may destroy or hurt. They'll just pass the bone along. What you think?
Yeah, indeed. Pass the bone and
You
put some
know?
sauce on it. I mean, I'm telling you, my mouth is open. I'm like, that was just so out of left field. I mean,
Mm.
what, because you clicked your link the other week, last week?
But that's not the first time Talent has ever clicked my link.
Girl,
Talent has clicked my link on several occasions. He supports me.
this might have
And it's sad that, some people mentality is that men can't support other women unless they want something, or vice versa, and that's not true.
right.
Listen, I have more male friends than female friends. That's a fact,
I
because they
did
can
when I was
relate.
younger. Yeah, when I was
I
younger, I
didn't.
definitely did. I had more male friends than female friends. I really did. And the only reason that was for is because for the longest time, I was a tomboy. So I
Mhm.
always had male friends. And as we got older and grew up, we were still friends. And I didn't realize that they were looking at me differently, because I still looked at them as, as friends, sandbox. But Nah, girl. No.
Well, I'm thankful that I only had a few of those, but all none that who I grew up with, we are
Mhm.
still tight and we still
Right.
look at each other like brother and sister.
Mhm.
They protect me. They are overly protective of me, and I am the same for them as
Yes.
far as when it comes to relationships and men, they don't play about me. And I love them to death for that. So we are
Right.
still tight as hell. We done live together like they done slept on my couch or they done came in my house and stayed with me,
Yeah.
until they got themselves together or
Yeah.
they have a breakup ish and they came to stay with me. So we have a very good relationship when it comes to that part. So
Right.
I'm
With no
thankful to
lines
have those
crossed.
males,
That's
and we
right.
don't have no kind of like,
No
no,
lines
we ain't
crossed. That's
looking
a
at
friendship.
nobody. We ain't talking sexual. But I
Yeah.
didn't see that coming, Carrie, because that was just, I was like, this is too messy. Ooh, I still would love to know where she got this from. Um, in the interim of it. I don't know because I don't watch everybody. But yeah, Paula, if you're listening, just where did you get that from? And please, I would appreciate it. It's a lie. So if you could correct that, we are not dating. So scratch that off. And I'm like, we don't even interact like that. That's why I was just like, huh? And talent has hit my link a lot of times, and we have great conversations. Sometimes he is, giving me some great tips, ideas, and just loving on a sister in Christ, or whatever. So I
Are
don't know.
you the secret one who's going with to Vegas? You going to Vegas, girl? You going to Vegas?
I don't even know about that. Who's secretly going to Vegas? I don't even know nothing about that,
It was a
child.
mystery woman Talent was bringing. He was bringing the. Is it you?
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay. Mm.
Lord.
People are a hot ass mess. Leave me out your mess, y'all, please. I'm over here minding my business. I'm cooking, and why don't y'all click a cooking video and watch that and calm
Is
down? Give
that
me
why
some
you're
kind of
not
view.
available Saturday coming? It is Valentine's Day. They
Yeah,
are
I'm
gonna
not
be in
available.
Vegas. See?
Mm,
Oh, y'all.
child. Oh,
Oh.
child. These people are crazy. Yeah, Carrie. I said, see, and that's why do people think that men and women can't exist on in the same room or same, stream or something or with a connection without it being sexual. Everybody ain't thirsty.
Right.
I damn sure ain't thirsty, baby. I
Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
am far from thirsty. You, Kimberly said, come back in and chat.
I'm coming, Kimberly. I ain't no good. Oh my God, I had fun with that. That's crazy.
That was crazy. I'm just like, what?
Oh God.
So
Oh,
it always say check, check, check. Okay. Before you verify something, you know.
oh.
And I know she don't owe me nothing. She don't owe me nothing. She don't, I guess. I'm just gonna move along on E Street and ignore that because that's
Tell her
just
hit your
crazy. But I
cash
had
app.
to click what you
Tell
said.
your cash app for that. Tell her hit your cash.
Right, hit my cash. You crazy. Just read
Oh
my book said hit her cash, hit my cash
my
app for that. But y'all, yeah, they need to
God.
stop. Cause listen, it's the storylines that dry.
Girl. Some look, I guess they're tired of hearing about the about lemon, so they wanted to perk that thing right up.
Yeah, all these
Ooh.
storylines. Is it dried up? Because
Oh,
I was hearing, hey, listen, I ain't into that dating stuff anyway. I don't want to know nobody business. Okay. I don't
yes.
want to hear nobody business. And I damn sure if I was, dating anybody on this line, it sure wouldn't be nobody from that area. Child. Don't you see what goes on? I mean, I'm just saying from none of these, not just that area, period. And I told y'all this is the reason why I would never, would you say, as long as uh, Ozarka is making water, I pay my water bill.
As long as those are
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just it's the desperate stuff for me. Making
Low
up
card, deer
storylines, whoever
park,
she got that from.
being tapped. All I drink
What you
pond
say?
water before oh my
You
God.
said not palm water.
Yes, pond water.
Yeah, I am not
Yeah,
that
I don't
thirsty,
be
baby.
thirsty like that.
I would trust that faucet water before I do
Yeah. Ooh.
before I dip my toe in any pond with anybody on this line because and I ain't no offense. I mean, but I ain't seen nothing striking. The behavior alone, like hell no. Is you crazy? See, this is why I told y'all I would definitely not. I just can't. I can't. I don't want to date nobody on this mofo. Mm-mm. No.
Girl.
What
And
you
then ooh,
said, this storyline is just in time for Vegas trip.
that's right. See, I
Very
think
Kiri,
Jill is
y'all
going
better
to
stop.
Vegas.
I didn't know nothing about details. I thought it was off, to be honest. And I heard some people ain't going no more. Because I know Talent told us back then he wasn't going anymore. So
That was
that
y'all trying to
there's
throw
that.
us off.
Yeah, I guess. It sounds interesting. I don't want no storyline. I'm over here crafting and cooking and minding my damn business. That's what the hell I'm doing. I don't need no lies, no attention. I got what you say, very Kiri. Shout out to my 10. Shout out to my 4, okay, who's in here watching. Okay, so go tell Paulette next. It
Dang.
wasn't me. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
me.
me.
It wasn't me. Uh-uh.
Don't let me
Sorry,
see
Miss
bright lights
Paulette.
in your background.
Sorry to damper your day and your juicy story, but it wasn't me, honey. So leave me out of there. Anyway, leave it. Jill, if you pop up in Vegas, I'm unsubscribing.
Girl.
Damn, Kimberly. What if my sweetheart had that planned for me?
Uh, and what's your sweetheart's name?
None of your business.
Does
Ain't
he
that you listen? Ain't nobody business what I do.
ain't
Kimberly. Oh
nobody's
my God.
business.
Very Carrie said she would too. Oh my God. Oh
Yo, she's
my.
only going for the crafting finals. They're having the
Tell me
crafting
how y'all
finals
really
event.
feel. Tell me how y'all really feel. Ooh,
Girl, we get
damn.
together and come and hoodwink your ass right on off the flight. That's all.
Damn, that's some cold. Well, at least y'all honest, and I love it. Okay. I love it. I love my honest, loyal. No, let me not use the loyal word. Jesus.
Oh, they're gonna say
My
you
real
you a cult. You got
subscribers, right? Yeah, because you can't say loyal because then it's cultish. It's
Yeah.
cultish. But at least they're being honest with me. And y'all know damn well, if I am popping out in Vegas, I don't think y'all would unsubscribe because, baby, it wouldn't be that type of time, baby. I wouldn't be seeing none of them folks. Okay, definitely not.
If
But
I see a man ponytail, a crooked eye,
not a
or
man ponytail. Who got
uh-huh,
a man
or a leg
ponytail?
on the I'm girl, I'm these are all the
Oh,
things, these are all clues. These are clues. If I see any of that in your background,
damn, a man ponytail. Who the fuck got a
uh-huh.
ponytail?
Because they say
Oh,
he wears a ponytail.
who wears a ponytail?
Yo, man.
My man, girl, you.
Langston.
Oh, they say he wears a ponytail.
Yeah.
Child, y'all better leave me the hell alone. Carrie, you hear this mess? You hear this mess, Carrie? Carrie, just read my book, Cutting Up on this Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, because you threw me a loop with it. I'm telling you, this was not of all the things that I know we can hear on YouTube. This was not one of them at all.
Child, I was just surprised as you was. You know, I sat up in that bed. I said, I know you lie. I sat up in that bed. I said, no, you lying. Let me rewind it. Put it on slow because you know you be listening. You have it on 2.5 and trying to get through it. I was like, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You had to put that back to normal speed. Let me hear this right.
Yeah, I had to listen to it real good. But I love those who do, because I see a lot of beefs that started because people are coming telling folks what they want to hear, and that
Mhm.
was what was really said, and there cause a wildfire, and
Yeah.
they don't even go verify. They
No.
just right there listening to the people telling these lies, right?
Mhm.
And they start flying off the handle. You need
Yep.
to trust, don't trust, but verify what people are saying before you fly off the handle.
Mhm.
What's up, room shaker?
Hey,
Hey,
Ruth
girl,
Baker.
hey. A
When
lot
people
of
do
these
that,
beats started out, and I see it all the time. You are sitting there, they only telling you what they want you to hear, and half of the time, it's lies. And I know because I was in the same live they be in, and I didn't hear none of that.
straight out lying. And I'll tell you, that's happened to me a couple of times. And that's why I also think some people don't verify because they were just looking for an excuse to come at you anyway. So
Period.
go check it out. They just want
Period.
to come at you. Yep.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They wanted to come at you anyway. So I've
Mhm.
seen so many people, some come in there, drop down in people chats or hit people panels and links and start telling them all this bull s. And next thing you know, you coming at that person. And I have even been in lives where I'm listening to both of them at the same time. Now, am I messy? Because I didn't say that's not what was said.
No.
I'm not being messy. I just don't want no
You're
parts
staying
of it.
out of it. Yeah.
I don't want I have done it sometime, you know what I'm saying? And then it was switched to, oh, she's talking about you.
Hmm.
And next thing you know, I'm being dragged because I'm saying that's not what happened. And I be listening to the same lives. I have watched people come from one live, hit they live button, and tell a whole different story. Or
Yes.
or put more sauce on it just to get people fighting. And I be down in there, listen, I be on this side looking at them so sideways. Like,
Hmm.
why
And
are
I
you
just
lying?
I watch because I'm like, mm-hmm. So I know not to ever try.
And
I
ever
see.
trust you. Yep, I
Right.
just checked them. I add them to my list of no fucks with.
I
Okay.
have been in the
No
cloud.
conversation. No, don't get wrapped up into anything. Don't talk. Don't answer no questions, certain questions.
Right.
So you won't get tied up in the mess. Because the same way they come and lie on you, I mean, lied on whoever was over there, they going to come lie on you. And I said, I think they think all of these subscribers, because I am a subscriber when I'm somewhere else,
Right.
before I'm a CC. And if they lie on them subbies or another content creator, they damn sure lie on you.
Sure
Okay?
will. Sure will.
With a heartbeat. So don't think you special because they will lie. And I hate people saying, oh, I just threw a little spice on it. It's still a lie.
Yes, a lie
If
is a lie.
I don't care if you spice it, if it wasn't said the way that person said it, then don't do it. It's still a
It,
lie.
it
You
is because you're
still
twisting it because you want a different outcome.
exactly. You're trying to get people to beef. You're trying to
Mhm.
get people mad at each other or, to keep the fuel fired. And I know people like beef, 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 but some of that stuff is tired. But I, on the other hand, if I was the other person, show me. I want to hear it. Where was it? Who said it? Because if
Mhm.
you're gonna come tell it to me, don't tell me that, oh, you not that messy enough to give me a minute mark in a place that it was said.
Right. Because
Right,
you will go tell everybody else, so you can go. So you know what? No, because you know you're lying. And if I ask you, that's like when people say, "Well, they were saying, who is they?
right. Them,
They,
they, and
you,
y'all.
yeah, them, they, your they is you. You
Right.
said that.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want no parts of that. Don't say what
No.
I said. And even when all of that stuff happened with me and stuff was off the hook, and they was like, you see, she got screenshots. She running around here screenshots. I only post it when I'm trying to prove myself as innocent, that I didn't say anything. I'm not screenshotting anybody else's stuff but mine's because it happened to me already. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't, and it already being accused of talking about people and saying all that. And I didn't have a way to prove that I didn't say it. So by seeing certain people behaviors and stuff, you got to put your proof like in the chats when you talking and stuff, and because that's the first thing they'll use is, oh, she be talking about people, she be saying this, she says that. No, I ain't say shit.
You ain't said the word.
This is what I was in here saying, and here comes this person. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
if I block you, I'm not even definitely talking about you if I have you blocked already. So people be full of shit, but trust me, I'm very outspoken. Okay. I can repeat what the fuck I said offline, online.
And
I don't give a
there's
damn.
things, yeah, there's things that you can hear all kinds of things, of course, around here, but when you hear a certain person's name that they try and attach it to, there's some people who off the rip, nah, that's not true. You just
Yes.
know it. That's not true.
Yes.
That's not even in that person's makeup. That's not their no, that's not true. And you'll see somebody in there trying to keep swinging it up.
Oh,
Well.
excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Or people will keep bringing your name up, knowing that these people don't like you. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Because that's messy. They want you to get cursed out. You got to look at people like that too, who will keep bringing your name up in people's presence who they know damn well that person don't like you.
Uh-huh.
I don't want them people around me. I sure don't. I flew like a bat out of hell to the community wall with the screenshot. Right, Kimberly. See, so it's not about getting information to, shame nobody or,
Mm-hmm.
screenshot. No, I'm just going to show that you're a liar. And I've
Yeah.
had that, and I sat, and that person was sitting there, and then everything she said, I had my rebuttal. Here is this, here is this. This is what this was happening. Yeah, I'm
Right.
like that. I'm very detailed. Listen, I've been like that since I was young.
Mhm.
Okay? I take notes. I write everything down. This is why y'all see my love for planning, right? Planners and stuff like that, because I like to document stuff. So
That's
when
right.
people come and say, "You said you was gonna," no, this is this day. And it's not to prove anybody wrong, but it's just to keep me accountable. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Well, it
myself
it
in
works
line too.
twofold. It works twofold. Yeah, you're doing it mainly you're doing it for yourself. That's the primary reason, but there's always a secondary, and that's great because you can look and say, "Oh no, this is what it was on this day, this time. I was here. This is what I said because it's on my planner, or I have these notes here." No, you. It's a shame that we even have to document every
Exactly.
little thing
But
like.
it's very important, and I've won a
Yeah,
lot of
gotta have a
cases
trail.
doing stuff like that.
Mhm.
Far as job safety, you know
Yes.
what I mean? Job safety, school, all of that documentation, all
Mhm.
is so important
That's what
in
I
life,
do.
because you just never know, and documenting where you been and stuff like that, because that will save you far as like people stealing your credit
Yep.
cards or anything like that, and having proof
They
where
really.
you were and
Yep.
stuff can save you from excuse me, having to pay for things that you did not spend or
Mhm.
that you did not buy. Like,
But, I
I
mean, a
mean,
lot of things.
a lot of things.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be school, work, whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
just, legal purposes, but, Imma tell you,
Right.
I
But
was
I'm not recording nobody and stuff like that. Like, I'm
no, but
not
I tell you
doing
what, I
no,
used to
listen, I'm talking about like far as like I'm not doing all of that because I feel like my persona, my character always
not
wins.
doing all what? Oh, you talking about,
No,
like,
I'm talking about
recording
like
people and things?
recording people
No.
and stuff like that.
No,
That's what
but
I
I
mean.
will
Like,
document stuff, and I was doing that because I was a stickler. I tell you, I would keep and still do. I would keep envelopes, like things from the mail with the time stamp on, not the time stamp,
mm-hmm.
um, postmark on it
Yep.
because that makes a big difference,
Yes,
especially.
it does.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I'd have that sucker. I'd have that postmark. I'm like,
Yeah, I keep those too because it
that's
is
right.
good for tax purposes as well.
Yes,
And different things. You never know, you will get yourself out of a lot when you have that post stamp.
that's right.
Listen, I received it this day. Okay. This is, I mean, around this day, because those
Mhm.
ain't true um all the time either. But you could
Especially
get a
on
picture,
mail.
you can get a picture of the time frame that I've received this
Yeah.
documentation. This is it. And I have nothing and look at the date of when, because I work at a company, you could postmark stuff. So you can't
You talking
really
about
win with
backdating
that.
that meter, yeah.
Exactly.
I've
You can
seen people
postmark, like
backdate meters,
you
yeah.
can have stamped out several envelopes on one day and
Mhm,
used it next month or some other time. So that's why I mean, so some
yeah,
things can be post dated. So, but I'm just saying it's important to keep documentation. And
that's
I
right,
am one who is going to document that baby. Okay.
that's right.
You won't have me looking like a fool, but far as recording people or repeating certain stuff and all of
Mhm,
that, I don't have time for those kind of games. I
no,
really don't. That's why I am very, very limited to who I speak off of this piece. And
mhm,
I know I could count on one hand who they are, right?
got
And I know what I told.
okay,
And
you
I
know
know
what
what
you
I can
said and
repeat. So
who
when
you
you
said it
start
to.
hearing certain stuff, you
Mhm,
know what time it is. It's
know
always
exactly where it
important.
came
Not
from.
that I'm making up a lie telling to people, but you only feed because we all have different relationships with each other. And
Mm.
one thing about it, I'm not ashamed of what I went through, been through, or have done. And so if I do have a conversation that was never upfront or online, that's because I just didn't want to come online talking about it. But if I told your ass, I really don't give a fuck. That I'm just being honest because
I got you.
I
Yep.
don't care because I'm not going to tell somebody something that will damage me or
Mhm.
hurt me or harm my family or friends or anything like that. That would be crazy, you know. That would be crazy. But if you repeat it, I'm not going to be ashamed. I ain't going to be sad. What the
Mhm.
fuck? Because I told you, right? Because
That's
things
right.
that you have not overcame and don't have a testimony about or you are ashamed of, you leave that between you and God. Okay. Not even your friends. I done had that conversation with y'all before about
Yeah.
shit,
I
even
mean,
with my friends. People pillow talk.
yeah.
People do things and it's not to hurt you. I get it that you feel like, this is between me and you. This is a secret. But when you got people in relationships and, marriages and shit, and they
Mhm.
start talking, listen, we know how it goes. Don't be crazy. And I can't be mad at nobody but myself for even telling you that. Because if it was that much of a problem, I get it. I do get it. We be in
Hey, that pillow
relationships.
talk goes. It works. Look, honey, pillow talk goes deep.
It does.
Stuff
And
goes
then you
deep.
be worrying about why. Look, you be worried about that friend's husband, why he be looking at you,
Right, right.
why he be looking at you crazy and shit, why he looking at you crazy or why he always concerned when y'all out shopping. Okay.
Mhm.
So we know it happens, and you have to because it's part of life.
Look,
It's
when you
life,
come to me, you gonna wonder why all of a sudden you can't drink out my glasses anymore. I just slid your ass a plastic cup.
right? Girl, you better tell it. You
Hey,
better tell it. Anyway, not to cut into anything, could you do you want to share about today's event that I love that plastic cup shit. Because baby, this is why any guest I ever had, listen, if I do skip a bleach night, it won't be that night.
I
I
can't with
bleaches
you. It
forks,
won't be that.
plate. If I skip the bleach night of soaking mines because I don't do it all the time,
Hmm.
with the bleach water, but most definitely after company time. I don't care. I don't drink after my kids and they don't drink after me. We grown. I don't know what you're
Right,
doing and you don't know
right.
what I'm doing. We grown. So if it's for my kids, I damn sure ain't drinking behind no damn friends and all that. Okay. I can't.
Mhm.
You gotta be careful. But yeah, your chili contest.
Yes. So, guys, I have postponed it until next weekend. Now, I did put Saturday, but I forgot. I didn't realize that Saturday is Valentine's Day. So either I think Sunday maybe, but excuse me, it's not going to be today. I had to postpone it. I didn't have enough contestants, and I want to have enough to really do, I don't want to waste anyone's time or the judges' time or people coming and sitting around and they don't really have anything to see or to judge. So I postponed it, and it'll be next week. I think 2 o'clock is still a good time, and I want to say Sunday.
I want to say this, and you do as you please. And we talked about this. So some things have to be planned out because we small channels.
Well,
And
see,
so and
out
you have to give people time to get the stuff. Valentine's Day, I just feel like that's a weekend. People are busy, things are
right.
going on. So I wouldn't really
I'm going
even
Sunday.
surround stuff around. I'm talking about when you're thinking about people who's going
Mhm.
to come because you said you don't have. So people, Valentine's Day, that's a weekend locked in. Some people are not going out on Saturday because it's so busy and they may go out on Sunday. So I wouldn't, I'm just saying challenges, but do as you please. But I just feel like, thinking of people who's competing and giving more people time to get the word around,
Yeah, well, you know, when this
to
first came out,
participate.
yeah, when it first came up, it was really a spur of the moment thing. So there wasn't
Right.
that
I
much
was
time. It was
there. I get it. No,
like,
that's what I was saying. But you were trying to like, yeah, this weekend, like you have
yeah,
to kind of give people a chance to hear about what's going on, let it get around to it, let them plan up to the date and stuff like that a little bit. I mean, that's just for me. Like I know I can't just pop out because you got to get yourself ready. You challenge, you got to think about it, what you want to do, get the list going, make sure the house is clear
now
because you
that's
don't
another
want
thing.
people popping up in the background. So,
Yeah,
people got to, because you know where you are. So you want to make sure ain't grandkids ain't running through the house or so it's just different events that you got to give people a chance to say, okay, I could plan for this date. And that
mhm,
doesn't, and we all know because we got children. So we all know we can't just make stuff happen in a week
mhm.
when you have children. You gotta find appropriate time slots and all of
But
that
that's
for
another
to
thing
make
too.
sure.
That's why I didn't want, I chose chili, something that's very economical. You don't have to go out and spend an arm and a leg trying to buy certain cuts of meat and vegetables and different things, expensive stuff. So
Yeah,
just
because I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why
mhm,
I'm Xing out that
yeah,
weekend because I don't know what I have in store for me. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's kind of a surprise. So I don't know.
Well,
And
I'm thinking, you know what? Come to think of it, because wait a minute.
because the kids
Sunday
probably
might
have
not be
something
good
planned
either.
and
Well, yeah,
the
Sunday
kids
might
probably
not be
have. I'm sorry.
yeah, Sunday might not be good either because that's the Super Bowl and everybody's going to be doing their own thing, cooking and watching the game or whatever.
Right.
And I know people
Mhm.
do like to have chili on Super Bowl, but that's
Not to
more of a
be
that's
doing
indoor.
a
You with
contest.
people inside. You're not trying to share all of that with people online. So
That's why I was just that's all I
Sunday's
was
not going to
hinting
be
at.
good
Just read
either.
my book. I was just hinting that you gotta really look at the days
Yeah.
and
See,
things
even
that's
then,
going on because I'm saying because you want people to come and participate. So if you want that, you kind of got to look at the time, the date, the settings and think about, what it takes to do cuz chili
I
that ain't no poetry competition. That ain't like you just coming on real quick and saying something and jump your butt off. No, you're actually going to be up there for at least an hour, hour and a half. And
know.
so, yeah, hmm I knew it was Super Bowl. I just did. I was you
I
weren't
hadn't even
listening.
didn't even think about it until again, just
That's
right
true. The
now
day
while we're
after
talking.
Valentine's Day may not be the best option. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's couples.
Mhm.
That's a couple thing. And I know when we single and stuff, I just wouldn't did it, even if it wasn't Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, because of the
Well,
weekend type of
everybody
weekend.
doesn't have
Yeah, but if you're doing a competition, you got to think about other people. You know what I mean? And even if they don't have a loved one, they still have Valentine's Day is not just for couples. It's about the people you love. When I wasn't in a relationship, it was with my children. Ronnie Q, that's you?
Where is the love?
Hey, hey,
Where is
hey.
the listen? I have been
Johnny
out of
Q.
out of order, out of practice. When is the next competition? I ain't ready for shit.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay.
the Super Bowl is tomorrow, but I thought it was next weekend, to be honest with you. Look, which one is that?
Rascal.
That's sassy. That's sassy.
Sassy. Hey, Blended Healing.
Um,
Hey.
I'm saucy. Stop it, saucy. I called her sassy. We were just
Ronnie Q,
I was just
we done count you out. We
I
know
was
you
just
ain't
over
never
at
ready.
I
You
was just
ain't never
over
ready.
I was just somewhere else and they was talking about sassy. I'm calling my dog sassy. That is a good
Oh,
dog name,
was
but
you?
it's
Oh, so.
saucy.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Listen,
Yeah,
okay, don't count me out. What is the schedule of events? Saucy.
I'm still working on mines because this is a short month. I do want to do the Black History crafting today. We supposed to be. I'm gonna check on. I haven't checked on my members wall yet to see if anybody responded. Today we were supposed to be doing any kind of Valentine's craft at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm.
And I know I want to do the Black History, so I'm trying to squeeze that in this month. I haven't came up with a date yet. And come on doing whatever your heart desire for Black History, as long as we represent in some type of craft for this month. So I haven't I'm behind schedule because I just got my new planner. So
Look,
What
so I have
you filled up your old 2026 planner already on
no,
February
I'm
7th.
transferring
yes,
them
you did.
into my
She already filled up one 2026 planner. She just got a new one.
no, I'm just trying to fit stuff in because I just started back, trying to drop 2 videos per week of my cooking on JCZ Craft. So it's a lot of
Hmm.
trying to get back into editing and stuff like that. And I'm behind on, editing. So I need a weekend where I could just crush it out. And thanks to just read my book for, rescheduling because this weekend I could get a lot more done so that I can make room for other things. But I'm looking into Black History Month and this is it. And I want to do something at least the 21st. Do I got something planned on the 21st? Hold on.
Looking your
Gee,
trusty
I
dusty.
know that they're supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'll just
Go
repeat that.
ahead. No, I'm
Oh
sorry.
no,
You
I'm not
going on.
saying anything. I was just saying, looking your trusty planner.
I know. I'm trying to transfer stuff from my old one to the new one because, and most of the stuff I plan, I have it on stickies too because I knew I was waiting on my thing, so I have to transfer all of that stuff. So yeah, okay.
Look at Kimberly said both of my dogs lifted their heads like who is that barking? Yeah, her
Okay, I
dogs were
do
about
have
to
something
attack.
planned. I do.
On what day?
The 21st is the sip and paint celebration
Mm.
Is it?
at 1 p.m. Mhm.
Okay.
I can participate with that, right?
Yeah, you a member, come through.
Yeah, I'll come through.
Yeah,
I
and
missed the
but I want
last
to
one.
do black. I do want to do black.
Black History.
Yes, I definitely want us to come through. I've been looking at a couple of videos, and it's so sad. It's hard to find a lot of stuff. You got to be creative.
We
Ain't
need
that
a
Mm.
monthly
sad?
newsletter.
Huh?
We need a monthly newsletter to keep up with all of this.
I started doing that, remember, but I paused. It's a lot of work doing all of this by yourself, and
I'll
then
do it.
I be trying. You'll do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. I have the time. Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh my God, you are such amazing. Oh, that's right. Get your sharpen up your Canva skills.
Oh,
Damn.
I need to sharpen up mine for real. Oh my goodness.
Okay, all right. So see, that's the next thing I have for March though. So I
Yes,
will be
do
doing
that.
a yes, I will be
Hmm.
doing the Canva beginners.
Tutorial.
Yeah, in March. So that is coming up. That is coming up. So stay tuned because I think we all need that.
Mhm.
Especially
You know
you,
what?
Ronnie Q, so you could do more with your thumbnails and your presentations and stuff too.
Try to
So
get
you
up
Yeah,
there.
I need editing software because so I can edit down exactly what I want to play. Yeah,
oh yeah,
I
you
need
could
to
do it
get into
all
that.
in Canva too.
You can
Now
edit
I
software in Canva.
not software, but you can edit videos and stuff in
Videos,
there.
that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
even know
can.
that.
Yep, you can edit
Oh,
videos. Now, I don't do it as much. Only videos that I edit in Canva is the ones for like shorts. I've done those. I did, but yeah, you can edit videos and everything in Canva. You could do almost anything in Canva, girl.
okay. So say for instance, I have a news clip that I find on someone else's page, and then they go to a Senate briefing, and all I want from the video is the Senate briefing. Would I be able to edit like that? Edit out the other portion of the videos and only show what I want to show, or
Yes.
would it have to be my own video?
No. You can
Oh,
down if
so
you downloaded it and you can
mhm.
upload it to Canva. Now, the trick with that, you can't upload but so much of the video.
I just go to the portion of that I want to upload.
Right. And then yes, you
Hmm.
could work it out and do it in Canva. Yes. You
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna check on that
You
because
can
I
do
need.
that. And we could go into more yeah, so I am gonna be doing that on the members, but that's for the bar in the Allen. So just FYI.
The what?
That's on the bar in the Allen tier. Just FYI.
Well, I got the cheapest tier. You
I
know I'm
know you
cheap.
do.
You
I
know
know.
I'm cheap. Now
And the only
also.
reason why it's not because of the people who got the cheapest tier, but it's
Hmm.
because when things are gifted,
Gifted, yes.
that's why. And I'm tired of giving my stuff for free.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
That's why, because the gifted is always the Nook tier,
Hmm.
always, and so I'm like, yeah, I don't want to give for free, you know.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
so yeah, so I'm like, if I take my time out, I want it to be for people who really want to. So on that note, we can don't you didn't I email you before? I think I
No,
did about the
I don't think
keychain.
so.
You should
I
check
don't.
your
Do
uh
you have a keychain?
no.
Well, why did you email
I
me about a
did.
keychain?
I did. That
Huh?
was shit. That was a year ago.
You didn't get your keychain?
No, and I ain't stressing it. Girl, bye.
Well, if you a member, you're supposed to get your keychain.
It's okay, Ronnie Q. You've been busy, okay?
I'm
And
gonna
I'm
go
not
back.
stressing it. I ain't stressed, so why you
That's something
stressed?
I'm like. I don't remember getting an email from you.
Yeah, I
So
did from the JCZ merch at
JC,
Yahoo.
let me
JCZ merch at
at
yahoo.com.
Yahoo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do something on the 21st, paint and sip, or when the Black History thing
Sip
gonna
and
go
paint.
on.
So that's why I'm trying to plan it and see what y'all want to do. I mean, when y'all, it's us if y'all want to do it. So I gotta plan a date that you free and the time.
We gotta you gotta plan a date when you're free.
Ronnie Q, because I don't know your schedule. I know you switch it up sometimes, so I don't know your schedule.
You're free on the weekends, right? Friday
Mostly on
nights,
weekend,
and
and
you
I'm
don't like
willing
to
to
do
do
Sunday.
no. Mm-mm. I'm willing to do a weekday too. You know, it just have to fit. No Monday, no Sunday, and I could do Friday night and weekends. Yes, depending on what's going on. And I am willing to do, one day out of the week. But I just need to know what is your schedule now because I know
Shush, 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 shush.
sassy.
Saucy.
Um,
Listen, I have nothing here for JCZ merch. I just checked my
I did. So that must be was the wrong
let me I'm gonna put
y-
my email in the back, and
okay. Because I got it off of your members community wall.
now
Did I write it down wrong?
I
Let me
just
see.
checked my email and nothing came
Ronnie.
up.
That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, I did that like because you said put it in there. And I said, okay. And I went, you said look on the community wall and type if you want.
One word.
Huh?
JCZ merch is
Yeah,
one
one
word.
word. Mm-hmm.
No, nothing came up.
That is weird. Let me see.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
But don't send it there yet because I changed my thing.
Your
So you
PO
gotta
box.
pause anyway. Yeah, I changed my PO box. So I gotta go open it back up. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I'm
supposed to been
gonna
doing that today.
reply, and I'm gonna reply and say, "Heifer, send me your new box." Not.
Yeah, and that way, because I don't mind doing something with y'all too. Like we could do a Ronnie Q far as the hey Chef on this one. Hey boo, hey, congratulations too on your year free subscriptions to Mama Global's magazine. Congratulations, bro. Um, what I was about to say? Oh, and we can anyway, once you
I
I'm
just
gonna
emailed
reply
you.
to you.
Okay, so
I'll
we're
reply
in
to you.
contact.
Okay,
Okay.
good, good, good. Cause then I can yeah, and then we could do because I wanted to see, have you tried any other um have you tried any other because what you have an Android, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Have I tried any other what on the phone?
Like apps, like editing, yeah, on the phone.
I don't. I don't go live on my phone. I go live on my computer.
No, the apps, like even on to edit the clips. Oh, okay. You be doing the clips on your computer too?
Yeah, I don't do anything
Okay.
on my phone but text and call. I don't
Okay.
like working on my phone like that.
Okay. Okay. We'll talk later because I
Okay.
want to see. Yeah, yeah, so we could do the whole video thing. We could probably do a private stream
Okay.
too if you know because I know. But
Okay.
yeah, so what did you so I want to do I do want to do the Black History. So it'll be soon. I could do one day during the week. I just look at your schedule cuz I know you post your stuff like the day before, right? Before you go live.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
be after Valentine's Day weekend though.
Okay. That sounds
And then
good.
we can do something and
Well,
it's
the next
anything.
weekend is the 21st, so it can't be that weekend because you already have something the next weekend after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's just a small celebration. We ain't going to be long.
Okay.
It's at 1 p.m. So and I said I don't mind doing a during the day, depending on the day of the week. And if I already have it planned and set in my mind, then I'll make sure that I can plan around it so I'm not too wonky and I can make sure that I'm getting home in time. Or I could do it on a day that I work from home. That way I don't have to worry about hustling and bustling. So it could be either a Tuesday or a Thursday.
Okay.
When I work from home, I could choose one of those days to do the craft. That way I ain't
Maybe the
hustling and
Thursday
bustling.
after Valentine's Day.
That sounds good to me.
And then that'll give you time to rest up for how you gonna say it's gonna be a short thing. It's a paint and sip on the 21st.
No, so it's the sip and paint celebration.
Oh,
And it's the celebration for those who did because we're not doing this year, we're on to food tasting.
okay.
So last year was sip and paint. And so I was doing the celebration, for those who all of the members who, did the sip and paint with us.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you're just
Do
commemorating. Okay.
yeah, and we can do sip and paint for everybody if they want to come through. So get your sip and paint stuff going on. And you don't have to drink. You can just have some painting stuff. And we are gonna just have it's a little celebration, but we're not gonna be long though. We're gonna
Okay.
pick something quick to paint and just have conversation and just enjoy each other time. And that's just my way of saying thank you. So I have a little surprise for that too. So
Okay.
yeah, doing something like that. But so okay,
But
Thursday.
wait a minute. We have to make some parameters about something that you spoke about earlier. Uh,
Yes.
the um, the uh, the flyer and the newsletter.
Yes.
You have to make some parameters about that because you got to just read my book and we'll get a whole 1972 thick phone book newsletter. You know,
Oh my God. You just, just rewind. You hear Ronnie Q popping her itch?
she said, "Fuck you." I ain't doing it.
Oh shit.
Just read my book. You still here?
She said she'll be right back, I think.
Oh, okay.
Now, girl, Ronnie Q. Child, you never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I'ma keep my mouth closed.
What happened?
Anyway,
What happened?
so nothing. No, nothing. When I
Oh,
feel like it, I'll talk to you.
well,
It's
talk to me
nothing
now.
serious. It's nothing serious. And it actually has nothing to do with me. So that's why I say I think I need to mind my business.
What
Anyway,
happened?
nothing. It's not serious, girl.
Mm.
I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
But,
See?
see, you may be informing me of something that I'm
No, I'm
unaware
not.
of.
You
I,
aware of it.
I'm
It
aware
was
of
your
it. Okay.
activity.
What
I just had
activity?
a opinion.
What activity? At,
Nothing.
opinions
Ronnie
and
Q, when I,
suggestions are always welcome.
huh? Oh,
You said,
suggestion.
yeah, they're
You
always
are many
welcome.
few that needs suggestions. I'ma say like this sometimes. uh, mm, sometimes it's just stay,
Sometimes what?
stay in the chat.
Oh, you need me to step down?
No,
What are you talking about? Just stay in the chat.
child. No, I don't
What,
need you.
you kicking me off the stage? You
No,
enraged?
you just said suggestions, and that's what I suggested.
Sometimes just stay in the chat.
Kimberly, that's you.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Hey,
Kimberly.
girl.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, just read my book.
Oh, you
Look,
talking about
Linda
yesterday?
B. Oh no, you did something else yesterday.
What did I
Where
do?
was you yesterday?
Uh, I I
She
don't
hit a panel.
I don't snitch on myself. I
She hit
have
a
the right to
panel.
remain silent.
Lord, she hit a panel.
She hit a panel.
Oh, Jesus. Must be somewhere I don't be.
It must be.
Okay.
No, you be over there, but you just
She
maybe
over
you
at
weren't there.
Sincere. She was over at Sincere's.
Oh no, I don't go over there no more.
I
Mm-mm.
didn't go over. Didn't hit the panel yesterday on Sincere.
Oh, that wasn't
Oh.
yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Well, whatever day it was, I'm like, Lord, stay your ass in the chat. That shit had me fucking. I was sitting here cussing and every goddamn thing.
What I do?
Nothing.
Hey, Linda B.
Hey, Linda B. Linda B laughing. She coming
You,
into her laughing.
you
So,
said
Nothing.
you were cussing. I don't even.
I don't
Oh,
even know. Just go
what
rewatch it.
what
so the
happened?
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what
Just
happened.
rewatch it. I don't know.
well, the reason
Maybe
I
it's
came up is because I don't know, Jill. Did you notice when you said minding my business?
yeah.
That's my alter ego.
I
And
know.
but you notice in your chat it's saying my real name, my name in there.
Cause you have but
It
remember
used to
because I
say mind
gave
my
you the
business.
remember
So
I gave you the
the
wrench so
rent.
you could try so you could come in under Kimberly Black because you're still black. So that's the
Oh,
only reason why you could come in because you got the wrench now.
oh, okay.
So
I said,
if
well,
you
maybe
did and
I
I
thought you
couldn't
two
see
fixed it.
you,
I thought before it was saying mind my business though.
but you know,
Oh,
because
that's
you used to come in under
under that.
remember we
Okay, got you.
fixed it.
Okay,
We
okay. I'm
fixed
slow,
it. So I
child.
wrenched you up
I
so
got it.
that you could come in here under Kimberly Black instead of my business.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, mind about what you said. I like when Ronnie Q busts out cussing. Oh, I do too. But child.
I don't even know what happened. I'm like, nothing out of the ordinary happened.
You well, did you get on one? I think he was in. Did you go to KRN's?
Yeah, but she's talking about sincere because she didn't see me on KRN. So I'm just like,
Oh, I did see you on KRN.
oh,
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah, I saw you yesterday. Yeah, I
yeah,
did. I
Oh, okay.
forgot. I did see. That's the call-ins, right? Yeah, I
yeah.
was there. I
Right.
was in the bushes listening.
Girl,
Hey, just read my book. You came back. Ronnie Q was
Yeah, I'm
calling
back.
for you.
I'm back.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
maybe y'all have tougher skin. I
What
guess
happened? Tougher
strange shit
skin.
happened. I
Why
just
would I
said stay
need
your
tougher
ass in
skin?
here
Why
because
would
it
I
was
need
just
tougher skin?
crazy. It was just crazy.
What happened?
What are you? Wasn't you there?
Yeah, but I don't
I
see
so it
anything that
didn't
I need
offend it.
tougher
So
skin.
What
right,
was
so I mean, not tougher skin. I guess.
what was
Uh,
offensive that we should be offended for?
Yeah,
patience.
I didn't see anything that I need tougher
Because
skin
maybe we was
for.
laughing so hard we didn't hear the offense.
When for I
When
don't
whatever you're
remember.
talking
Let me
about.
see. Tell her because I don't know either. No, I just didn't like the lining of questioning. I guess I didn't, or
Oh,
the rebuttals, or
from the
the type
callers,
of the
from the callers,
conversation, huh?
from the callers calling in. You saying you?
No, no, not yesterday. She's saying sincere. Remember,
Oh,
like
okay,
it was a thing that I went over there because somebody sent me a kite, and I was
right,
like,
right.
okay, let me go see because I stopped going over there. And I'm like, oh Lord, what the hell is going on over
Yeah,
here?
no,
That was a lot. That was just a
no,
lot.
no,
And I was ready for
nothing.
you to be like, what the fuck you mean?
It is. There is no way. There was no way that I'm gonna give anything on any of that. It wasn't
Yeah.
like anything that had to do with Max had anything to do with it because the week prior I
Wait,
had
Matt.
already
Huh?
Yeah, we
the
need
week.
context because y'all getting me
Okay,
confused. So we
so
know it was over at sincere. Now what
it was
happened?
over as sincere.
Okay,
Now it was questioned if Max really if Shakim really showed Max children on a live that a members only live that he took down, and Max spoke on it as if it was true, but she had no proof that it happened. So now Shakim is saying he never did it, and I was of the impression that I don't care what Shakim had says because he's untrustworthy. So,
Right.
and then she was like, well, trying to get me to concede something about what I already told her the week before. That, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust them. I don't care for them. I never have. I've never let them warm up to me like people in this sector did because of the way that they came in over here. So be clear that this is what it is. I don't care what if Max says he did something, if other people say he did something, I would more likely go with I believe he did it based upon who he has proven himself to be.
No,
That's it.
I understand that, but it was just
Hmm.
like uh it was just yeah, it was cringing a little bit. Just like the conversation, the converse, like back and forth. And I was just like, I didn't think you were being um yeah, I just watched a little
disrespectful.
bit of it and I was just like, okay, this is crazy. And I guess, like I said, I don't know because I don't like to be spoken to in tones. And then that person don't like to be spoken in certain tones either. But if you return it, it's not a one-way street.
Right, you're gonna meet that
Like,
person's energy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like you're giving off but if somebody was to do that to that person, they get offended talking about you being disrespectful. No, I don't know. So I
No,
just
I refuse to be
I
swayed. I refuse to be
it was
swayed
kind
on
of like
something.
you couldn't have your
Your own
opinion
opinion.
And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, it's this way. And I'm just like, no,
And
I
like I
understood
didn't
clearly.
understand it.
And
Like
it
I.
was just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was getting real heated until you had to like roll it back.
Oh.
Like, I have no a problem. Like, why do I even have to get to that point when this is not where I'm going with it? Was my question. Like, I'm telling you how I feel.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
that's like anybody, if they're known as a bank robber or a thief or anything else, you're going to be perceived as so.
Yeah.
There's no question. I'm not going to doubt that you didn't do a thing if that's what you normally do.
Right.
So I'm just saying that's how you're running around and you just did it.
Yeah, so I
You
understand what
just
you're saying.
did it.
If you have a
So,
if a person shows you a pattern of behavior, then when
yes,
someone when the behavior appears again, maybe it's in a different way, but it's still a
it's
negative
still the
behavior,
same
you're
thing
going to be tended to believe that
that
that's
they did
part of
it.
their behavior. It's not undoubtable that that could possibly be. You know,
And
Your
is there
that's
facts
reputation
to this
precedes
particular
you.
situation? Maybe not,
Mhm.
but there's other evidence that
there's
things
other
have
evidence
transpired.
that
Right.
that had led to this might be him
Right.
And
or
then the
them.
next week,
But
and then the next week or 2 days later, there's the topic of him having
exactly,
just Kimmy's picture up and striking
which
people.
was on
Girl,
his
I ain't
screen.
got, and then
But
him
let's
saying,
take
yeah,
I don't even want to get into that deep. My point was I was just like, I just wish you would have got down because that was turning
The
into
conversation was
the
going.
conversation was going too far to where I have to now go, I'm not doing this. I'm not, I'm not, no, this is my opinion. So it was cringing because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no, this is not what I'm saying what I said. Like, and I'm not being disrespectful. I am not speaking in that type of way. And maybe I do speak, and we're not going to act like we all know that Ronnie Q speak passionately. I speak passionately. A lot of people speak passionately when they start getting to express themselves, but doesn't mean that they're yelling at you or something like that. But that person get aggressive and start speaking that way. It's okay. I'm not.
yeah.
This is just me. No,
Girl, I didn't feel
You
no
can't.
way about
I'm
that
glad you
conversation.
didn't. So
I didn't feel no
okay.
way about that conversation
That's why I
because
said I should mind my business.
she know well how we both speak to each other. And I'm not gonna go into no, oh, I'm mad at you because I can't accept what your opinion about
Oh
this little
no, no.
motherfucker. No, because I said what I said and that's where I stand in, and then I cannot be swayed, and that's how I stand. But I don't have a problem with you. That's why I said, I don't have a
Exactly.
problem with you. You can do what you want to.
Nobody does. I don't either. I just don't have a problem, but I'm not gonna be called 1,001 bitches and hoes. That's how y'all fucking talk. Y'all talk
Who?
like
Wait a
that,
minute.
but that
Hold on.
is
Hold on.
crazy.
She didn't call me no bitches and hoes.
I, I'm not saying
Not you, Ronnie Q.
Just in
I want in
general.
What?
I
general.
No,
it's
no,
in
no.
general. It has
Yeah,
been
Oh,
we're talking
okay.
said
about
a
in general.
thousand times. All of y'all bitches and hoes. Every last one of y'all over there.
Oh, you're
It's
saying
been
that
saying all the
that's what
time we
he has
are
been saying.
she.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, every
here's my
time
point.
it's constant. It's constant.
Oh,
And
okay.
Here's my
she's
point.
drew the line of who is the bitches and hoes. Who is all the bitches? Every bitch is in the beef sector. All of y'all
Oh.
are bitches and hoes. And I'm not part of the beef sector. Then the line drew again and was like, and doubled down on it. Well, it's only two people who I don't see as bitches and hoes like that because I have respect for, and that person once was, one of them was, I don't know who the second one was, but the other person was Max. But now they at ours, so I guess it's down to one person. You don't feel like that. So
But see,
everybody is bitches and hoes. And so I don't rock like that. I don't speak that language.
Yeah.
So that's for me, it was like a no. And you kept doubling down on it. So the more I came around, this was
Not
like the
me.
more you,
She kept doubling down on it. You
Right.
I
saying,
mean, not you, Ronnie
yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
You said
So
you.
it was
People gonna be
kind
like,
of like,
y'all hear Jill and Ronnie Q over there? Ronnie Q was no. She kept
no.
doubling
So
down
she
on
kept doubling down on it each time
it.
you go in there. And that's kind of really insulting. Because what are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. So yeah, stay the fuck out of here. Stay out my chat. And so it's kind of like you're taking these bullets, and I don't like it because y'all should really, really be specific of who you talking about because but you already said it. So I'm not gonna play stupid. Like I
Right.
don't know that you calling us all bitches and hoes and dumb bitches. Y'all dumb, y'all slow, y'all don't understand this and that, but yet you want you I don't get down like that. So you only got to tell me a few times and I'm out. I
Well,
mean,
what
not a few
works
times.
for
You only
me?
got to tell me, and then it's kind of like that's where you coming from. It's like if you don't understand that what she's saying, it gets defensive, and then now you about to go under whatever the fuck she be talking. It's swore whatever. I
But
don't
you know
know.
what?
It's stupid, and I just feel like I, no one deserves people, especially people who've been supporting you since you popped up. And I've been over there,
Hmm.
so it gets crazy. And this is where I start drawing the line in the sand. And that's why I stopped fucking around with a lot of CCs because you need to be able to tell people who you talking about. Because if you say all of y'all, and especially everybody, then that's what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I
you
don't.
mean. You mean what you say. And those who keep going, then you just one of them bitches.
No, I'm definitely not one of them bitches.
I'm just
Obviously,
saying.
I don't. I don't take what somebody
No,
else
and whoa,
said
whoa.
about
Let me put
at
this
heart.
clause in here. Let me put this clause. I am not deterring anybody from going to support sincere. Let me say this loud because I do not want to be one of those persons with the picket fence and shit. I'm not that person. You choose to go. I'm talking about myself.
Mhm.
I am not slow or dumb, and I get what you're saying and what you're slinging, and I get what you putting down over there, and I just
I'm
choose
not
not to be
slower. I'm
battered.
not slower dumb either. Now we finna fucking fight. I'm not
Listen,
slower dumb, but I'm
I'm
not.
only repeating what she says. Why we about to
Now
fight
we
my
finna
stuff
fight.
she's already saying she already saying this day
No,
after
she's
day
she's
after day
talking.
after day.
She's talking about the people that she's talking about. Maybe she
Okay.
is not talking about it. Oh well, I don't take that on as myself
there's
because
a difference between
any of
saying
these.
some of you and all of you.
Right. Thank you,
So
just
so
because
does
I
she
don't
say
get it.
all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Several times she say it all the time. That's what I'm
Now
saying.
see, I did not pick up on that. Maybe I am. I did not pick up on the all of you of it. So I'm definitely not all. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that bullshit that they got going on.
But
I
see,
think
And
that
this,
is. I think that it has gone a little too far. I hate that she. I hate that the position that she and Max is in. That's the
me
only
too.
reason why I actually went up on the panel. If
right.
you notice,
Yeah.
that was my only thing about going up on the panel.
Yeah, I
And
don't like where it is either. And
that's
that's why I
why.
say I'm gonna mind my business because
Hmm.
then my commentary is leading to, I don't want people thinking I'm trying to tell you to stop supporting somebody because
Well,
that is not
you
my
couldn't tell
goal.
anybody to stop supporting anybody
Exactly.
anyway.
I'm
Everybody is
just
And I
valid.
didn't
only
take it that way.
speaking to I'm only speaking to what I've
You
heard
you're
and keep
you're
Your
saying
experience,
hearing
something
right,
over
based
and
and
how you
upon how
feel.
over
you
and how
feel.
I take
Feel.
it. I'm
Yeah.
Like,
saying
did you
how
pick this
me.
Ronnie Q? And that is something good for you to tell me. wait a minute. Do you understand that this is what she was saying? No, I didn't understand that is what she was saying. I didn't understand that this was the idea of the totality of every woman in the beef sector. So I may have to,
Oh
you
yeah, she
know,
said
tune my
everybody in the
in.
beef sector is a whole chittering circus. Your bitches, your hoes, and all of this. Oh please, child. That's why I ain't been over there. I
Mm,
ain't been back.
And
Yeah,
that's really unfortunate because let me say this, Jill, and that's really unfortunate. It if that's her stance and that's her point of view about women in general, because I mean there are some women that can probably fit that bill, but that's not every woman, that's not some
exactly.
women. But for her to, if that's the case and if she feels that way, that's unfortunate for her. It's not unfortunate for anybody else because she's losing subscribers or losing support or from people that are
That
not that
really
way. But if you
support.
categorizing everybody women than that, every all the women and some of the women and most of the women and that type of thing, and not being specific to that specific person that you actually have a problem with, that's not good because everybody's not going to accept those broad terms on women,
Period.
and if you're
And
not
I'm
being
not.
specific.
I'm not.
Yeah,
That's why I exit left
yeah, I
because
I
understand.
I know what
I'm
you're
unaware
saying.
of
I
the
know what
broad
you're
term.
saying when you already cursed out the people who you talking about, and then you come with saying all of y'all bitches from
Right.
the
Well,
beef sector.
it
That is saying everybody because you done cussed out who you
mm-hmm.
talking about. You
Mm,
done said their name. You done said that, and then you said all of y'all bitches
Here's the
from the
thing for
beef second
me.
and all of this, and you keep going. I don't know what part y'all
I
missed.
don't know
And
how
it's
many.
just crazy that I'm just saying, like, you need to stop saying that because I'm not. I even did a video. I stated how I felt. I know she heard it because she shared me out. Shared out my video. You
mm.
know, that I was saying what I'm saying, because that shit is crazy because nobody's going to agree with you. And that's
Well, this
no
is
way
the thing.
to talk to people who don't have the same opinion that you have. Now we become all of these hoes
That's
and
what I'm
bitches, and
saying.
and that's uncalled for because talk to who is causing you strife and who you think, because I don't see anybody doing that. This shit is getting way out. It was done. Well, it done got it way out of hand. So I don't know what been going on. But after I went over there again, and I'm just like, damn. So Ronnie Gill is only saying how she felt, believe, and it's like you getting like ridiculed about your opinion, but if when she felt it was done to her, she now everybody after attacking her and all. Ain't nobody attacking. We saying we don't feel that way, and we feel this way, and so it's confusing that you can do that to one but nobody can. No, it doesn't work like that. Or you're sitting over here bringing up people name and saying people name, and you expect them not to come back and say something to you. This is unreal. It's not real, but I'm not gonna sit there and be, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. And I just said, well, she doubled down again. I went back, I tried again, and it was almost because you don't say, look, I don't know if people are telling her that, or are you going to listen for yourself? And no, not most of the time. You are being fed this stuff and you just going with the flow. You got to go listen for yourself. Just like this. This is a perfect live stream, and this is what I was talking about. Like, I heard something that was said about me, and it's untrue.
Right.
And where did that person get it from? And I just went, so nobody told me. I was just going over there to support myself and heard something that is just not true. So are you listening to going to verify, or you are just going by what you heard hearsay and somebody feeding you stuff? Because I'm assure you half of that stuff you are being told is not accurate.
Who you talking about? Her?
Anyone.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah, but
just like
see,
for
I want to
myself.
hear for myself. I want to hear for myself. I'm not
Yeah,
just
me
gonna
too.
go on somebody saying, "Ooh, you heard they." No, I want to hear for myself because they may be coming from a different place where I am. I want to hear it for myself. Now, as
Me
far
too,
as
Linda B.
I
I
don't,
didn't. She changed, and I was confused because I never. This whole thing is crazy because I'm just like, huh? What
yeah,
is going on? This is
Well,
kind of
to
different.
it's just like she's trying to stand the ground for someone who isn't worth it. Now, this person allegedly has disappeared, and now you stood your ground for someone who won't even stand the ground for themselves.
now here's
When
the thing that gets me. And okay, with her, but she's not the only one who does this. You have
Mhm.
some people who feel like, who try and talk down to you. They're like, well, you don't understand, and feel like because you don't agree with them that you don't understand what they're
I
saying. And that's not the thing. I understand exactly what
I
you're saying.
understand well.
Agree. Yeah, I understand, and I don't agree with you. Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I don't understand.
Hmm. Hmm.
So don't think that, yeah, I hear you loud and clear. I understand 100% what you're saying. There's clarity, and I don't agree with you. That does not make me wrong. I'm not even saying it makes you wrong. I'm saying I understand what you're saying, and I don't agree.
And
And that
then like
is, and it doesn't make me dumb. It doesn't mean that it went over my head. Don't say shit to me like that.
Carrie, can I
Don't
say
tell
this?
me
I
it went
don't
over my
agree with
head.
that. I
Yeah.
do not think people want her to be upset. You could call a thing, is what I'm saying. It's always going back in reversed. It's like I could say, such and such and such, and they're like, okay, but how about this? But we're not talking about that. So nobody's saying be upset. Nobody's saying don't rock with that individual. Nobody is saying that. I have not
But other
seen
people have the right to
anybody.
have their opinion.
They have
Everybody's
their
not gonna like
opinion,
it.
and it's kind of like, oh, they want me to do this. Who wants you to do
Yeah.
that? Nobody asked you that. We're
No.
just saying, okay, you're being a little biased, like we know a lot of people are to
That
I'm
is
the people.
unbiased. I
that
have
is
no biases.
mm-mm.
A
I have no
lot of
biases.
people are biased to the people they like. I see it daily.
I
You
have
can
no
like
Carrie,
biases.
people and
and
love people
especially
and
mine.
tell them when they're wrong.
Exactly.
Let me
And
Okay.
tell you
so
something.
it's okay to be biased if
I'm
you want to
bullshitting.
be biased, and nobody can't tell you what to do with your own thoughts and freedom. But you can't shoot people down saying that they are attacking you because they don't
Agree.
agree with
Agree.
you. That's
Now let
not
me.
that's not and nobody wants her to curse him out, but you it's kind of like you're coding everything he says. He says
Her
this.
sound went out.
Mhm.
Can you
Huh?
hear
Can you
me?
guys hear Jill?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
Can
hear
hear.
y'all
you.
hear me?
I hear
Yeah.
Jill.
So it's
Ron, you
like
hear me?
coding. It's kind of
Let
like,
me drop
or
down and come up. I don't hear anybody.
okay. It's kind of like, even when just I'm gonna give one prime example. Before he even came back, when he came back from that trip from Cali, and he never gave a reason why he didn't go to the place. And she just kept, something had to happen. Something had to do this. Something had to something maybe he was scared for his life and all of this stuff, right?
Yeah, it
And
could
then he
be
came
he
up
lied.
there, and then he came up there. She was like, "Well, why didn't you go? Because that's what the people wanted you to do." And why something happened, something different. Like, so you're kind of already giving him
A
Excuse.
pre out.
this
Excuse.
out
Uh huh.
excuse. So
Hmm.
this is what people are saying. You're not kind of like, nobody wants you to yell and or curse him out. It's kind of like you're already like, yeah, yeah, and yeah, this is what happened, and or other people do this, so it's okay, and they do this. So that's what we're saying. It's kind of like, okay, so he came out the gate doing this to people.
Out the gate.
Out the gate, striking, blah 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 blah
Taking
blah blah blah.
memberships,
Money,
taking
all
them
of this,
back.
this and that.
Listen,
Nobody. I've been over here for years. I ain't never see nobody taking memberships and shit back that they
but let me
done
tell you
got. They
something.
just don't. They just don't. What you call it? They just
That's
don't
because he's
renew.
paying for stuff and then he's going and disputing the charges because he doesn't have the money for it.
But let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Let me tell you something else that was going on over there. See, talent was over there telling her, oh, Ronnie Q is trying to pull one over on you. Ronnie Q is trying to, don't fall for it, Sincere. I, there was nothing to fall for. I was having a discussion and I hated to see where her and Max has gone. Now,
Mhm.
you have somebody who is on his own agenda trying to make everyone believe something that you never see Ronnie Q do. So, I got up there and I started talking to her, and she wanted to go back and forth a million different ways about was there any proof. I didn't. That wasn't
The
anything that I
question.
cared about because I don't care. I have my own opinion, and my opinion is what it is of him. But it was the I hate that you and Max can't get through it. So while people are in the chat, shooting shooting stuff to her like somebody is trying to get over on her. Of course, if you believe that somebody is trying to get over on you, you're going to be resistant to that. So, that it was a whole lot going on in that live. He actually came up on the live while we were talking, but then he immediately dropped down because when I started talking about I hate the position that you and Max are in, he came up on the live and he immediately dropped down. See, some people think that everything is fun and games, and people are to be manipulated, but that's where they are. They show their immaturity when they don't understand that these. You hear Max say that she enjoyed Sincere. This was a place where she liked to
Mm-hmm.
go and kick back. I hear that as well. So I don't want to see these women
The
go through
relationships.
anything unnecessarily
Right.
behind Shaken.
Yeah,
Right.
and
I
I
understand.
agree.
I
I
understand your
agree.
premise. I understand. That's
And I agree
understandable.
with that. And it's very
Mm-hmm.
understandable. But once again, I have nothing personally against that, since
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I really don't. It's just that I'm not gonna be talked to like that. And no, I don't understand your stance. And I will never. And it's okay. And you have to be okay with that. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? That doesn't
Yeah.
make somebody don't like you or got torches and all of this stuff. That's crazy. I mean, I don't that's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She
And
said
it
they I
doesn't
think
it
her
doesn't
famous
have
words
to
are they over there with their tiki torches in there and then I think what she be
so
saying
and I
is
don't
fun.
have
It's funny
nothing
to
to
me. The those
it's
little
not
What she call them? Split back, split. What
okay.
did she call
It
them?
was funny
Split
until
back
you put us
holes.
all in until you said all. Yeah, it's cute, but it ain't cute. So I'm not that shit ain't funny no more
Like
because you
hold up,
done
my
you just
back is not split.
right, right, yeah. That's why I was at first you laugh at certain stuff, but then when you start putting people in
grouping everybody
clumping them,
together.
grouping them all
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
I tried, and I said, let me listen again. Because I was kind of saying, and
Like, hold
I'm
up.
far from slow because I'm like, wait a
So
minute.
you
Then
you
you
know,
go
Jill,
back to day two, you started really going detail and yeah, stop coming over here. Stop coming. So I was like, at first I'm thinking she's talking about trolls, but then you're not just talking about trolls. So I was just like, hmm. And then the last time I just stayed in the clouds and listened. I said, let me see something. And then I said, oh no, hell no. No, you are saying everybody. What up, Sassy? You are like we're all. If we not on aligned with, I don't like it. I don't think it's. Yeah, I'm not aligned with your thoughts, and I'm not going to sit here and have people feed me bullshit either. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
I know me. I would type in the chat. Next thing you know, I'm gonna get cussed out. You know, and I start typing in the chat. I see you overlook my
But
shit. I'm
take
like, yeah,
take
so
for example. Now,
let me get
what
the
you're
hell out of
saying what you're saying, you can take for example of the story. Now, I don't go over to Reed's. The story that she bought back from Reed's is a prime example of her not standing for what you see that she's doing in her own chat, because she said that Reed was doing commentary on that young man, and she asked him, did you just see him with just Kimmy's? And I don't know why all of these details
Mm,
have to matter. Did you see? Do I
mm.
have to see everything? A lot of crimes are not seen, but people are found guilty based upon the evidence, the totality of the evidence. But she said, "Ask Reed, did you see him, or
You
did
that
you,
whole
or do you
conversation was
know that
crazy.
he?" Or do you know that he was striking people with that name?
But nobody was
That matters
talking
to
about
her,
striking.
but that
The
matters.
Nobody.
conversation wasn't about him striking.
It
The
wasn't
Like,
conversation
about
was
it, but
about the
this,
email being
see,
in
that's
Kimmy's
the
name, but it was
example.
his
mm,
email. That's
That's
okay,
what the
the
conversation was
prime
about.
example
Nothing
of what
more,
okay.
I'm
nothing
saying.
less.
See, I wasn't over at Reed's, but this is the story she bought
And
back, and she was saying,
it was the going in circles again. And
uh-huh.
Reed just got fed up. Like, oh, I can't do this. Like,
Yeah, she said
and
she
she put
said
her
that
down.
she only hit Reed's chat because Reed started yelling at her
And
when
she,
she asked that question.
No,
So this is where it started.
I know where
Reed
it
was
started. I was
talking
in the
like
chat and I
Reed
was
been
typing. I wasn't
talking,
in the
and she
clouds.
was
I
Hmm.
was
saying,
typing.
no, no, I don't even know what she typed because I was back behind in the damn, so I couldn't even see the chat anyway. So see, there I go. I'm gonna shut up. I don't know what she typed down there for Reed
So,
to start because I only rewind. I was doing something, so I was
but wait a minute.
behind
Let
in the
me get to my
live.
point. Let me get to
Okay,
my
go ahead.
point. So
Sorry.
she came back and she said that the only reason she hit the link is because Reed started yelling at her. So, like I say, I wasn't there. I'm telling you what she gave us. So she said that then they started going back and forth. I'm pretty sure it must have been, did you see him strike? Do you have evidence that he struck? And Reed put her down, and she said, I would have never put Reed down, this, that, and the other. So, while she initially said that she went up there because she felt that Reed was yelling at her. So
See, go watch it. Go watch
that's,
it.
but, but,
Go
but,
watch it. But
but
what
what
I'm
she,
saying
but what
is,
she's saying is she won't allow somebody to yell at her. The same thing that you said, that she would get upset if someone was yelling at her.
but that wasn't even, that was okay. And then it went into, okay, she said, no, I'm not. But then you start, it's almost like you think people are adding, forcing you to engage in the conversation. No,
Hmm.
that's not what always happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then and it was almost like, oh, then audio. It wasn't a setup like that. That's why
Yeah,
I
it
want
wasn't.
people to
It
stop
wasn't.
with
It
that
wasn't.
bullshit. People will go and carry what they want you to hear. I don't like stuff like that. Tell it
Right.
how it happened. It did not
Mm.
happen that way. That's
I forgot
not
about
what
the
happened.
audio part
Yeah,
about
Yeah.
that's
it too.
not what
I forgot about
happened.
that.
That is
Mm-mm.
not what happened.
and
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 you
and
could
Reed was
go see for
Reed was giving
yourself.
her commentary about the email, and I don't. And then Cydia hit the link saying, "Why are you yelling at me?" Reed said, "I'm not yelling at you. That's just the way I talk. And, I'm just talking. I'm loud. I'm da da da." And so she said, "Oh, okay." And they kind of went. She went silent, and then the conversation turned to about the going back and forth about is it a strike or is it a can you have more than one email and all that business. And then when Reed was letting people up, because she let Sassy up, because Sassy came up to clarify about what Shakim had came and told her exactly in the members meeting only, right? And that put a little bit more clarity. He said that he does make emails in people's name so that he could hit other people's link because they have him blocked. That's what he told Sassy in the members meeting. So he admitted that he
Now
makes,
that says a lot right there.
yeah, he
That right
admitted that he
there.
makes emails in other people's name so that he can get on their link when they have him blocked. And
And
so
if they have him blocked, they don't want him on their link.
I
But
understand that.
he makes a decision to fool them to get up on their link. Why would you want to be up on their link
Sorry,
for
y'all.
some nefarious reasons?
yeah.
Listen,
But
that little imp said straight out, I did it and I do it again. And what you
And
gonna
who
do?
is Kimmy? And who is Kimmy? She
Yeah.
ain't
And what you
nobody.
gonna do?
She
Yeah.
must be somebody that you decided to use her name. It's just no. It's a
Yeah.
Okay,
no for
but the
me.
bottom line is I don't
So
like
now what do
how
you say?
people go and change the way things play out just to satisfy
their narrative.
their narrative, because that is not what happened, and I see it go on over and over and over. And it's kind of like, when are you gonna go read for yourself? And then it got up to where you want to curse read out. Somebody else got up there talking about fuckery.
Well,
And all went on because of
I'm
what
misunderstanding, and that's what I said. If
see,
I
well,
a
it's
thought we was
always
just having a
misunderstanding
conversation,
where that is not what happened. And that people do it all the time when they don't
oh,
like
so that's what you're
somebody and all
saying.
of this. And
Well,
and
fuck.
because only because y'all don't like her, and I get it. But
But see,
again, it's
but
also because of false information.
but
That is
this,
not how that happened.
but
And then she did the same thing to you up there. Oh no, but
but
but no, this is it. You like, I'm not saying that. Yeah, but so what makes this? Like, it's this. It was a circle, and some people just don't want to do that. I'm not gonna go
okay.
around in circles with you about something that
So
it doesn't
so
match
the
up.
and then
And
thing
why do
that
so,
you
I
trust?
did, hold on,
That's why
I
you
mean,
trust.
hold
listen,
on,
what I'm trying to say is,
hold
wait a
on. I
second, I wasn't
understand that.
finished.
Go
I
ahead.
wasn't finished. Hold on. So I'm just saying this keeps happening. And if you sit there, it's kind of like, and I'm gonna draw back to when we first started going over Essence is, y'all know she used to grill the fuck out of people, questioning. That's what I liked about her, because I was like, brother, but she did it to other people. So, and I don't see nobody grilling her as how she would grill other people. So when you got a problem with certain things, you got to look at how you, and then you want to switch it and like, this is how I talk. So what's wrong with the way they talk? Oh, this is how I get down. I talk like this, and I call everybody bitches. I talk, it's kind of like, but then when it's on a reverse role, you can't take it.
Well,
So
if
you
people
can't,
don't like being called a bitch, you have to respect that.
you have to respect that. I'm sorry. And you're gonna say you don't people don't like it, but fuck you, bitches. I don't give a fuck. This is the stuff she's saying over there. And I don't have a right to be. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about myself. You doubling down on it each and every fucking time.
But hold
They
on,
don't like for me to call them bitches, but I don't give a fuck. You all bitches. Who
but let
talk
me
like that? Who
let me
says that? Even though we're supporting you,
let me say this.
which is
Let me say this.
crazy. I don't take abuse, and I damn sure ain't taking nobody doing that
Let
shit to
me
me
let me say
online.
this. Let me say this. The thing that made me hit the link was the thing about comparing her to her own children. Now, did that happen?
What?
She
Say that
said
again.
Reed compared her to her own children as to say that she wasn't that bright. So I thought that that was odd for her
No.
to
Mm-mm.
compare her to her children as if she
Oh,
was a special needs person
no,
like
Mm-mm.
her children. Did that
no.
happen?
Somebody brought that to her in her insincere.
See?
And then, but what Reed actually said in her live with Sincere, and after Sincere dropped, she dropped Sincere. She said, I have to save my patience for my artistic child. I have to get,
Mhm.
I can't do that. I can't use this energy for that. I have to have that for him. I reserve that for him. That's how she compared them. That's, it
Okay.
wasn't
So
like,
Right. She said,
so
I
that's
have
not.
you
to.
hold on, let me
She
finish my
said,
thought.
hold on
Hold
one
on.
second.
Oh,
She said,
let-
this
let-
is how.
okay.
She said, I have to, I can't do this. I have to save my patience and time. Like she said, because this is what, my child, goes through because he's autistic. So he'll, go back and forth. And I have to have patience, but I'm not going to come on here and do that,
But see,
like that.
hold on. That's I asked
Yeah,
for a
but
reason.
she's saying I have to use my patience for what I have to deal with my son.
Exactly.
I'm not getting
I
ready to burn it up with you. Yeah.
I asked for a reason. See, because I always supported Reed. I had always reported Reed when information came out here about any medical situation that was going on with her child. I did not discuss it. I did a live. I had a 800 number up there, and the only thing that I said, we all know where we've been, but we don't know where we're going. We may need this number someday. I didn't go into any specifics about any of the rumors that was out here, but I know nobody is exempt from any type of medical situation. That's all I said about it in support of her. And she turned around and said that I was talking poorly about her child. And that's what ripped Reed's ass with me. And then she doubled down on it and tripled down on it. And I did nothing but support her. I didn't speak on any specific illness, and I had an 800 number if people find the need to talk to somebody. So then when Sincere said the thing about she compared me to her child, and I was like, you mean to tell me that she blamed me for saying something about her children, and she's using her children as a scapegoat, saying if she said that's comparing Sincere to her children, what you're doing is putting your own children down in saying that. So that's why I was just like, oh no. Mm-mm. Oh no!
Yeah, that's
So I'm going to be honest, and that is a lot of the reasons why I had said anything about that situation. The Max situation, it was about their relationship, but that other situation, Reed has not come back and apologized from that day to this. And the only thing I did was to try to support her and let her know that I had her back, like I had always had her back, like I had always supported her. So I just want to be clear on my position about that.
Well, I get it. I'm clear. And like again, I don't have nothing against this lady, but I don't like the way you talk and put everybody else down because you had a lot of us who come over there and support you. And I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm far from any of those things. All that pimping and whatever the fuck you talking about and throwing that in my face, especially when people come time and time and really be liking and rocking it out. And I don't get that same support from her, which I'm not mad or anything because that's my fault. If they don't support you, why support them? But I'm just saying, somebody who constantly come and support you, I don't get that. You know what I mean? That type of
And I,
support back. And I don't see her over there. I saw her probably twice
mm-hmm.
the whole time, and I was supporting her way back. When I first saw her. So it's been some years.
It is what it
But
is,
it's
you know.
okay. It's all
Mm-hmm,
right. But when I'm not going to take abuse on top of you not even fucking being supportive either. So now you
mm-hmm.
want me to just be like, bam. Ronnie Q's up here. I do not want no back and forth talent. I'm serious. Please be respectful. And I rock with you. You probably coming over here because this live was about you. Ronnie Q, do you mind?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Hold on. Talent, is
Hey,
this you?
yeah, it's me. Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon. What's
afternoon,
up?
ladies. First of all, I have to admonish you because I've been on platforms with Ronnie Q. It's not that serious. I'm not going to
We ain't
disrupt
going
your
there.
platform.
Let's go. Let's go. But
No,
we're
no,
gonna
no.
skip
But the
Ronnie
fact that
Q.
you felt, no, hold on. The fact that you
Okay.
felt the need to advise me is disturbing. I'm an adult. I'm a
Huh?
professional. I deal with people. I just lectured the beef sector on dealing with
Wait,
people
okay, wait,
you have
talent, slow
disagreements with.
down 1 second. We maybe you just got here, but I also watched when you got up there and she was up there over there. So I just said it because I saw what happened.
Oh no, that was
In
fun.
the culture.
No,
But
no,
I
I was
get that. So that's why you said you kind of you're
no,
kind
no.
of
Look, look. I think you're taking this literally. This is
uh,
fun. This is a
okay.
sport. I came up here actually to talk about. You had just touched on something that kind of resonated with me briefly, but it
Okay.
was the fact that you don't get the support. And I've raised this on various content creators' platform,
I
specifically
don't
around
want
you.
you to.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Around you and Pizarro, who I raised this issue twice. She is adamant that you've never been supportive of her, and she seems to have some bitterness towards you. So I don't know. Have you two ever had like an issue or something?
Because I stopped supporting because she called me a bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I don't
never,
do the
never even.
disrespect.
Oh, okay.
So
Can we get?
it's not that I don't have a problem with it. I don't feel no ways, but she disrespected me, so I stopped supporting. Okay. And then she started attacking ever since. Every time that's why I blocked her. Because
Oh,
I was over the lady Nika, she kept attacking me.
oh,
Uh,
I never
yeah,
knew
so
that.
this
I
is
just
her.
thought it was
So
odd
she
because you're unproblematic, and I
no,
thought
and
her
she's a
reaction was
liar.
very odd.
So don't believe her.
Oh,
She's a liar and she keep going with that same narrative and that's a lie. She keeps
oh,
attacking and same way you brought me up. Please don't. She don't like me and I
oh,
don't
I didn't
care for
know.
her.
That's Thank you. I'll leave it alone. I had no idea. It just seems so odd. I never knew you
And
had
then
this
she
type
keeps going, "Oh, I don't know. She don't like me. I don't have a problem with her." Lies. You're attacking
of.
me for no fucking reason. I don't do anything to I'm all kind of black bitches and she attacked my poetry competition, her breed, all of that, you know? And same
Hmm.
thing. Every time I turn around, I don't say nothing about these people. I don't. I don't speak on them. I don't care about them. And so, yeah, I did do it. Please don't mention me
Oh,
over there
got it.
because they don't like me. And they
Uh,
find, and then I find it, and I said something about it before because I said, why is they I just happened to drop down. The next thing you know, I just heard all of this. I'm like, why are they mentioning me? I don't want that kind of support. I don't want them over here. I'm fine
oh, okay.
with
I
my five
overstand.
people.
Uh,
I
I,
don't want
oh,
that drama. And
I,
yeah, I'm
no, I
sorry.
overstand. Say less. But
Yeah, that's the
I
only thing. I don't have nothing against her. But while I'm
look.
on this slide was for you because we're supposed to be dating. The fuck?
What?
Right.
Wait, where did this come from? Who said
Miss
that?
Miss Paulette.
Miss
I
Paulette.
happened to be.
I'm coming
I
off of you
was.
because that's funny. He said, "Who said that?" In his Portia Williams voice.
No, no.
I was over there watching her replay the other day. I think 2 days ago, or I don't know something. And I watched her replay, and I'm just, how you just support, and now I'm just watching the replay going around. And I had it on speed, and then I heard, oh, so Jill's supposed to be dating talent now. I was like, what the fuck?
This is see
And
this
so
is what
where did this
the
come from? I'm
this
like,
is cool. Well, I do know they tried to say that I was dating Nicole Reloaded and
oh
just
my
nonsense.
God,
I mean,
child.
yeah.
That's crazy.
If you hit a platform or donate to somebody or clear that throat. If you donate to someone, then there's some type of romantic involvement because that's the mindset of these people. But no,
Child.
I didn't know your name was in the mix. No,
Yeah, I
that's
just heard that and I was like, what the fuck? I had to
no, no, no.
rewind that and take it off of speed. And I was like, wait, did I
Uh,
just hear this correctly? So I said
Yeah, they put
maybe she heard that from somewhere. I don't know where, but I told
yeah.
her,
Paul,
that's a lie. Y'all need
I
to
like
stop
Paulette.
it.
I like Paulette. She's
Me
on.
too.
Sometimes she can get things wrong. Just like
Me
a lot of
too.
people in this sector. But it is what it is. Okay, I gotta
Okay,
go.
sorry.
Bye,
Okay,
ladies.
talent, thanks for coming up. Anyway, back on that. But yeah,
Now, who was this? Who was this? I wasn't paying too much attention. I started paying attention when you said they're always talking about you. I missed who were you talking about? Is always talking about
because
you,
he said, yeah, like Pizarro and them. Like I don't even mention them
girl.
people. So
That's
I'm
why I
like,
had to
I don't.
go up on. That's why I had to go up. I'm sorry. That's why I had to go up on King Roman News because I happened to be I she was the only one on. I happened to go over there and they were talking about that Roblox game. And I read in the news just yesterday that there were two Florida sisters that were talking to this guy on that Roblox game, and they were abducted by, oh, he was just a little short, looked like a midget Asian guy, and God knows what he did to these young girls. I think they were 10 and 11. So I just wrote in the chat a warning. Two Florida girls were abducted by someone they were speaking on Roblox. And then instead of saying thank you, because she leaves her children unattended playing games that they allegedly stealing money off her rush card to
Oh
play
God,
these
Ronnie Q
Roblox.
out.
Listen, so instead of her saying that, and she goes into this, oh, you this, that, and the other, and you said that we were paying ghetto intellect to come after you. Now listen, my content is never about her or ghetto intellect. And if ghetto intellect and her were my content, I would definitely not be saying she's paying ghetto anything because she doesn't pay anything. She looks to be paid. She asks for money. Why would I even say something that crazy? So now you're sitting up here trying to make it seem like I am actually talking about you at the same time that you're talking about all of your good politics conversation that you should bring back. The stuff that I do now. See, I understand that I am their inspiration, but to actually sit up here and try to let people know that you're going to try to do my content when you don't even vote. So, but to try to act like me, who is doing my content, is talking about you and saying that you are paying someone what? You're so broke you can't even pay attention. You think I'm sitting up here talking about Pizarro is paying somebody? Girl, bye.
But all I was saying is I
Pizarro
don't
is paying a
mention
CPA
these. I don't mention these
when she won't
people.
even get monetized so she can pay her taxes on her cash apps. That I don't mention them either. That's my
I
point.
don't mention these people. I don't
Now
care what they
she got
have
a
going
title over there
on.
talking about
And
she got a title over there talking about uh Trump is trying to deflect from the EPI files, EPI. She's trying to talk politics, and her title says Trump is trying to deflect from the EPI files. What are the EPI files,
girl, I don't care. I don't
girl?
care.
Girl,
I'm uninterested and unbothered. I really ain't. I'm just saying, don't bring me up over there at those people platforms. And I see several people do it. I don't know if it's messy, but as I see, Talent didn't even know what was going on. But certain people keep bringing me up over there. The lady don't like me.
hmm
And nor do the most of the people who's over there on her panels. I don't know
and
why,
that's
and I
why
don't
they
give
keep
a
bringing
fuck.
you up.
And
That's why
so
they keep
that's what
bringing
I'm
you up.
saying, right? And then you're bringing me up, telling her about my poetry competition and all of this stuff because you want her to curse me out. I guess
hmm
have fun at it, but don't bring me up over there. I'm saying this again. They don't like me. I don't care for them. Just leave me alone. I don't even talk to them. I'm not in the I left over there for years, okay? And I did nothing to them. But stop supporting. That's all I ever did.
So I
If
have a
you don't
question.
respect me, I'm out.
I,
Same subject I'm talking about with, see Saida, who I was just talking about. You don't respect me, and you think we're all bitches, so fuck you too. You a bitch too. If I start talking like that, then it's war, right? Oh, you don't like it, so you shouldn't talk to people like that. Period. Because I
I
don't talk to people that way. So
I have a
I want to
question.
be respected the way I want to. Sorry, Kimberly. Go ahead.
So you said that they keep bringing your name up. So Talent has just admitted that he did, that he brought you up to try, I guess, to try to rectify or solidify or get an understanding. I don't know what his premise was for doing so, but or maybe was to bring more traction to your channel. I don't know what
Yeah,
his.
that's what it was. Because
Uh,
he kept saying, he has told me that before. And I
so,
sound comfortable. And he's like, no, but it's not cool because you're everywhere supporting people and they don't do that same. And I'm just like, all right, it's all right. So he's always said that. So
but
I'm
you
not
still
surprised.
not to do it. And so my question is,
Well, he didn't know that. That's just what I'm trying to say. He didn't, because I didn't know he was going over there to say. So
until
I
today,
didn't know until
today
like
is today the first day you heard that?
no,
Girl,
I
he
made
over
a
there being messy,
no,
in my
I
opinion.
listen. I never knew until I heard was it just a few days ago? So this just it just it's been like I didn't know people were going over there saying that because I don't watch, right? So this is just a few days or something like that I noticed that was said and I just said that. So Talent wasn't here when I said that. You get what I'm saying? When I said
Let me
please
say this.
don't when I
Let me say
said
this.
please don't tell because he's not the only one.
So
Let me
I'm
say
not
this.
just
I
talking
never got to
about
ask my question.
he's
Can I
not
ask
wait
a
one
question?
second. He's not the only one who has went over there and keep bringing up my name. So
But
he's
but
not the
but
only one.
why is anyone going over there bringing up your name when they know your content is not about anything in the
Yes.
beef sector? Why is anybody over there bringing up my name when
Well,
they
I
know my
believe what the
content
word
is not the beef sector?
Wait, hold
Come
on.
on,
What
Jill.
I
about
hold on
the
one second.
topic was about support and
Right.
who doesn't get support, and that's how
Oh, okay.
it came up. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me finish saying like that topic that time was about support.
Okay.
And they were naming people who first I didn't even know he went up there saying nothing because I when I got the point over there, it was Room Shaker who was like, "Oh, Pizarro, support Very Carey and Jill. Stop hating." So I was like, "What the fuck? Why she bringing me up?" So I didn't know that, and so then when I read Bold, I'm like, "What? Where's this coming from?" Cause see, just like you, I didn't know why my name came up. And so
Okay.
I read bolded again. This is why I'm having this topic. You can't just jump to conclusions that people are just dropping your name to be messy. You need to go listen for yourself. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what I did. And I read bolded, and it was about, you know,
Support
content
small channel.
creators who are not being supported and they
Mhm.
have good content, but y'all keep saying there's no, no
And
other people on, but there are other channels and they named Ronnie Q. They named a couple of other channels that are having content. So it wasn't like that. And he was like, and Jill, oh fuck that bald head bitch and all of this. And I'm like, well, why is
Whoa.
yeah, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck I do to you? Like, I don't even address or talk about her like that. So I was
Well,
kind of lost. Like, what? Why y'all bringing me? Stop bringing me up to these people because they don't like me. I'm fine with that. I don't really give a fuck. But for the people who really support me, don't mention it. I saw Catherine mention me a while ago. You know, when I was having my um poetry
The
competition.
poetry.
Yeah, and she's up there. Oh, don't do that. And I'm saying, I sometimes it's kind of crazy. You be thinking, why y'all keep bringing? She don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what she got going on. If she want to have a competition the same time as mine, fuck it. I'm not competing with none of these motherfuckers on here. I'm doing my own thing. And if I have 20 to 10 people, I'm good at my poetry competition. Just like now, if I only have 2 people in here, you know what I'm saying? If I only have 2 people, I am good with that. I am not competing. I'm not beef sector. I cook, I craft. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a part of nobody's thing. So please stop dropping. Hey, Liz, stop dropping my name in these people because y'all know they don't like me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Y'all know they don't like me, and I'm not sucking my talent or whatever because that was a topic, and I don't want that type of support. I don't want support that's going to come over here and love on me and then turn and leave and stab me in my fucking back. Or when that person stops speaking to me, you stop coming over here. I see it all the time. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
my own supporters
Mm-hmm.
who really want to watch me craft, who really want to watch me cook, and I don't give a fuck if it's only 3 people. I don't want to be announced. I don't want to be showboated nowhere over there because I don't rock with them and they don't rock with me. And I'm okay with
Period.
that. And I'm
Period.
okay with it. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here. Let them do them over there. I don't be all into that bullshit and I don't care to be mentioned over there. That's not my judge. And I'm not there. So leave me out of it. I just want to, I want to be with the people who love on me. Excuse me. Damn.
Well,
Let me get
But
some water.
what I did have a question. I asked the question before Ronnie Q asked the question. You
Okay,
told
go
me to
ahead.
wait a
Sorry.
minute. I waited patiently.
I'm sorry,
I'm still waiting.
Kimberly. I'm on mute. Go ahead.
So my question was like, I know Talent said he did it, and now you said that Room Shaker had went and was like, why are y'all not promoting or supporting your channel and some others? And then you said Catherine. So that was my question. Who? Because you say don't be going. They're going over there and saying your name, and I was just curious to know who was the people that were going and saying your name over in the beef sector when you know, but I guess you named the people that were doing it. Cause so I was just, and I know Vibrant says she does it too in some chats. When you're having your event, she'll promote it. And I remember you telling her, please don't do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these people don't wish you any well. If they wish you well, they would be supporting you. So the simple fact that people in my opinion, the people who continue to bring you up, they want people to talk badly about you. That's the whole and sole reason that people are bringing you up. Everybody who smiles in your face is not your friend. So
Yeah.
they may as well be calling you a split back bitch as well. So the reason why a lot of these people do the shit that they do is to get the results that they get from
You're
those
right.
low life motherfuckers. So
No,
that's
you're
all I
right.
have to say
No,
about it.
you're right. Now, Ronnie Q, I'm saying sometimes I give certain people benefits of the doubt, but I'm
Naive.
not naive. Exactly. I
Mm-hmm.
know what the fuck it is. And
mhm.
especially when you start getting responses from certain people, that means don't bring me up again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
How more
um
clearer can I be than that?
and I just and that's the first. And like I said, Vibrant, she does do it, but she doesn't do it to people who she knows don't fuck with me unless she don't know. She'll find out later. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I just gave her heads up and said, don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it because you don't never know. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, if those people really rocked with me, they would be sharing me out anyway, right? These are people who I be in their chats. And if they don't know what I got going on, that's because they don't want to know and they don't want to support me. But they know about all the bigger channels challenges, right? They know about all the biggest channels or
They know about
but
motherfuckers who been here 15 minutes.
exactly,
They
that's
are
what I was just
doing
about to say. Oh,
they are
they
doing
know about everybody who the bigger
reconnects or whatever you
channels.
call them. They know about all of this bullshit. They know
They
about
know
anything. Go ahead, I
that.
interrupt you.
No, I'm
We
saying,
both
but
was like,
yeah, I'm saying, but they know about even I was just getting there to what you just said. They know about the smaller channels who the bigger channels want to highlight. So if you can't look at the people who loving on you in your chat every day, all day, that's why I ease my ass back. If I don't start seeing people, fuck yeah. I'm not gonna keep coming over there either because they use people just to use. You like the views and you like all of that, but you got to love on people back. You got to start showing that you support, and not only when somebody mention it, because I be damned. I make sure I look in my chat, and I'm not talking about people who just popping up out the blue every now and then, like, every 3 months. I'm saying if I constantly see people like Vibrant, but she, if she had a channel, just read my book, or very Carrie, Kimberly, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna make sure I go and love on these people channels because without their support, I wouldn't be here. But those sometimes he drop in just so that you could come over there, or drop in because they got something going on, so they want your support. But I'm talking about that consistent support, those main supporters. So yeah, I'm not slow. I pay attention and I'm easing back because I was on break for a year and some change. I'll drop videos there and there, but now I'm back. Excuse me. Now I'm back, and I'm back full time. I'm not full time, but part time. I'm trying to go more consistent like I was before, and I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be loving on people who ain't starting me. And then you always in there, and they know. I make sure I check people who leaves and constantly come in my chat and spend time. Not nobody, and then you see that, and they don't even have 10 minutes for you, but
Mm,
you there every day.
mm,
You're there every day. That's crazy. So that shows you where their head is. They don't want to support the small people. They looking for big numbers who's going to grow them, but not they ain't realizing the part of those big numbers is you. You sitting there, you're part of those views every day. You know what I'm saying? You only realize when those views go away. And I'm not about being in no clique just to get no motherfucking numbers. Hell
Mm.
no. I ain't kissing no ass. I ain't gonna be all, hey, it's me. Jumping up and down, jumping on people panels and being every motherfucker with just so I could get numbers. Fuck that. Stay your ass where the fuck you are. If you're rocking with me, you rocking with me. If you ain't, you ain't. And that's it. I don't need attention like that. That's not what I'm here for. That's the difference between me and a lot of other CCs. I could rock this shit by my motherfucking self. I'm happy. I'm happy with my few. And I'm thankful. And it's a blessing. So I'm not gonna keep harping on that part. But yeah, that's the only reason why I said it, because I'm starting to see it. And people saying that I'm okay. I'm okay with them not coming. This ain't the place for them anyway. We don't do all that ratchet and cussing and going all. We don't do that over here. We may have, just like we just had a nice conversation about the things we don't like, the way people roll, the attitudes, the situation, and you don't see ain't nobody up here scrapping and cussing nobody out. You agree and you don't agree. And
Can I
that's
say
simple
something?
as that. Go ahead.
I just continue to do my content. I continue to work on my content. You notice 150 million motherfuckers wanted to start morning shows all of a sudden. When I so do whatever makes you happy. Support whoever makes you happy. And now all of a sudden everybody is so bored with people. They're boring. They're boring. They're boring. Do whatever your content is because I'm going to do my content. I'm glad I inspire so many people in so many ways, but I'm going to continue to do my content. And my content is not idiots in the beef sector, period. So I am trying to cultivate the audience that is interested in my content.
And that's the words of Ronnie Q and not the host, but thank you. Now, what was your other question, Kimberly?
No, you answered it because I was asking who else was promoting
Yeah, it's
you
a
in
few.
other.
Like I said, they'll
In
just keep
okay, I
bringing me
won't
up.
finish my
I'm
statement.
sorry. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all a mess.
I'm on mute. Go ahead.
No, I was saying you answered the question because you said you named a few of the people that you felt like that was taking your name and putting it in areas that you don't frequent and they don't frequent you. So that was the only question I asked was that. That's it. That's all. No big
Okay,
whoop the whoop.
yeah. Just read my book because I know you came off mute and you were saying something, but I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I came off, but I went back on. I didn't want y'all to hear this noise in my background.
Oh,
You
okay.
hear that?
Not really.
Okay. Is okay. I didn't want to look. I'm over
Yeah,
here
but go ahead.
drinking this glass of wine, girl, listening and
Yeah, I just want to come on here and have fun. I want to
yeah.
have fun. I want to enjoy cooking and crafting and shooting the shits with people who I rock with, who come up and chill with me, Ronnie Q, Sister
Crafting
Summer.
on what date? Back to that. What date?
So
We
now
said the
everybody get up.
Thursday after Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right. We didn't put a number on it. Okay, so Thursday after Valentine's Day, we're going to be Black History crafting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Shelly.
And don't forget that from
Hey,
here on,
Shelley.
anytime there's something that's going to be done, just tell me because I'm doing the monthly newsletter from here on out. So we'll know.
Oh God.
Wait, speaking of this newsletters, we have to give you some parameters. Uh,
Oh,
Based upon we know how you go above and beyond in your projects of the is it going to be a monthly or weekly? A month. Our monthly newsletter does not need to be the size of a 1972 phone book. Okay, of Los Angeles. Okay.
how about the Bronx?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord, that's worse.
It sure is. Shoot, we didn't have high chairs. We sat on phone books. Them jokers are big.
Yeah, so we I will get it together. I'm definitely going to get to everything together, and I'm glad that you and Talent behaved yourself. Thank you so much for having
Girl, now you
respect
you say,
for me because I rock with both of y'all, and I really really love when grown people could grown do the thing, and if you didn't, I know I wouldn't have you in this circle. So but I appreciate that, and it's a lot going on. I love 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 cutting it up with y'all. So if you're listening, Miss Paulette is a lie, and please let me know who told you that. uh Saeed, I know we touched bases on you a little bit. So now you know what my judge is with you. I have nothing against you. It's just that, yeah, we just don't mix, and it's okay. It's okay because I don't want to be called those names, and some things we just don't align. Everybody don't align with one another, right? And everybody's not for everybody, but that doesn't mean I can't talk. I ain't need to block you or nothing. I only block people who disrespect, and harass me. I don't need to not speak to you or because I don't feel no ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And I chill with Ronnie Q a lot. So that did bother me some because I didn't like the way. So that's why I said I should have probably mind my business. Um, but I think that, we cool, and so I just wanted to express how I felt about it. And Ronnie Q could put me in my place because she said she don't feel no motherfucking way. And
I did not say that. Lies you tell. No,
see how
I did
we
not say
see
that.
how we
Lies
throw some
you tell.
spice. You see how it don't feel nice when you throw spice into the pot that's already brewing, because those
Mhm.
spices will bring more and more and more flavor.
Tell Mac to
And
More,
that
more,
flavor make you
more.
put in
How do
some
you
sauce.
like it? How do
get
you
not
like
like
it?
it. But yeah, so I just stepped in. So but this wasn't trying to bash anybody. Same to you, Pizarro. You stay over there. I stay over here. I'm sorry that you still feel some kind of way. That's your business. I'm over here minding my business, and I just want people to stop bringing me up over there. Sorry, you still in your feelings about God knows what. I don't know. Just watch how you respect. You should have some respect for people, and maybe they'll, feel. But anything else, everybody else, I really don't care. I'm not into that. But I did bring it up with you, Ronnie Q, because I felt some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Don't
just
be
like, I
bringing no
didn't
shit
like
up with
it.
me. I'm not the one. I am not the one or the two.
And we
But
do that. We feel
yeah,
certain
but
ways, and I'm glad that you didn't feel. See how the difference can be? You didn't feel
mm,
any kind of way, and I
mm.
did. So that's why I said I should have probably
And
mind my
I
business,
respect that.
you
No,
know?
I respect that because you may have put me on something that I didn't notice. We come in at different times. We hear different things.
Yeah,
Sometimes I play it back. Most of the times I try to play it back to catch up. But if it's been going on if it's a long live, I start where
right.
I am and maybe go back. So it all depends. So, girl, good looking out.
Shelly,
Good
that's you?
observation.
It's me. It's me. Hello, panel. Hello. Quick
Hey,
Hey.
question. Me and
Shelly.
you. Hey, me and you got to chill. We got questions. Do we need the red ball? Cause we in the chat. We just as
Yeah,
lost and confused. Okay, I'm a red ball,
yeah, it's a
and then
it's
I'll
not
just
with them.
watch. I'll watch it, and it's
What let me see. What question did you have?
Well, y'all was talking, but we don't know what y'all talking about. I think that's what happened because when you was having issues before, and you was like, "I'm gonna come back." When
Oh
you
yeah,
when you
we've been
literally,
on for two and a half
yeah.
hours. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
got
when you
right.
literally have a life, you can't be glued to the internet
Exactly.
from morning to night and all around. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I stepped away. I didn't realize it was that long, and I came back. It seemed like
It's
y'all was having a
okay.
deep conversation. So I did. I don't want to give an opinion, or I don't want to say a comment in the chat if I don't know what the world y'all talking about. So I'm a red ball. I'm gonna still be
Yeah,
here,
'cause
but
I was just ending
I'm a
it.
red ball it back though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was ending it a little bit. I was just highlighting the stuff we spoke about. When I was saying like talent and excuse me and Pizarro and all of that stuff. I was just giving closure to all of the things that we were talking about while we were here today and sincere. So yeah, so I was just highlighting the things and closing it up nicely since a few more people done trickled in. Probably thought it was some action going on, but it ain't. Not
Oh,
you because
okay.
you was here earlier, so you got to chill and
Well, I
know.
mean,
Not you.
even when you handle stuff, it's always, you know what I mean. It's never like gutter. You know what I mean. It's always
Oh
like
yeah.
you express how you ain't no punk. Let's make no mistake. But you're not gonna get all crazy just to express yourself. So
Oh hell.
I'll
I
just
don't
listen to
know.
the
You got to see how she talked to me, Shelly.
You
Just
know
Oh,
make
did
what?
sure.
she? Did- I don't know though. Jill can't go there, but yeah,
Nah, not me.
yeah.
Shelly said, "Yeah,
I'm
yeah."
just
Yeah, I don't
kidding.
know. Jill ain't gonna do too. She ain't gonna get too crazy, but she will check a person. Like Jill ain't no punk for real, for
She'll
real.
get you off her. She will get
Yeah,
you
she
off
will
of
get
her.
you off of her for real. But you know what? I will say, and I want to give you ladies your flowers while I'm up here now. I really appreciate that y'all do regular content. It's nothing wrong with beefing. Don't get me wrong. I did it for many, many years, and I may do it today or tomorrow. I might fire up a live later on and cuss a couple people out. But I think it just goes to show like who really has talent when you can do other things. And as you're growing in your own life, I don't know about nobody else, but as I'm growing and healing and grieving, I don't got time to be hearing a whole bunch of people scream and holler and over talk each other all day. Even if you want beef, I still think it's the way to do it. So I appreciate, just being able to come to other channels and listen to other content. A lot of times I tell people I like background noise because if I'm at home, I'm getting stuff done, I'll put it on the TV. That's probably a new habit that I've developed that I probably shouldn't have because then I'm not engaging in the chat, but I'll just put it on the TV and I'm just doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning, cooking, whatever. It's on the TV. But I do appreciate that y'all offer, what I'm saying, that you have other content, poetry challenges, all that good stuff. Ronnie Q doing her arts and craft, Jill doing her arts and craft. I think it's amazing. I know a lot of people are not going to always appreciate it, and a lot of people, I think sometimes people want to move on to other stuff, but when the numbers drop, guess what they do? They go right back to what they
Yep.
claim that they're above and beyond, because a lot of people don't want to be honest saying that a lot of them seek the validation within numbers or by having X amount of people or by the cash apps or by super chats or whatever else that's going on. And the minute that they start to do something different and the numbers don't come in right away, then they give up. Oh, I'm going to go back to what I know. Because, see, with
Right.
that, you don't really have to, people don't really have to take no cliff notes. How many people will give an update on what happened during the day and the information is all tore up? If they don't know the
Mm.
information, they're going to drop the link. Other people going to come up there and tell it. It doesn't take any work. And I'm not saying none of them don't do no work. This is not a dig at them. I'm just saying that it's easier to just go ahead and hit that button and just do a free for all or start a problem with somebody, create a beef with somebody, turn your back on somebody just for content versus where you really talking about something where you really have to look into it. You can't come live and talk about Ronnie Q talk about politics. You can't come live and talk about politics and you haven't looked up nothing, but you just coming on camera talking about who voted and who got what amount of vote. It just don't work like that.
Facts.
So I give y'all credit for that, and I hope y'all continue to do it. And it's nothing wrong with doing it all if you want to. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. And
That's
I'm
all I
gonna
want to say.
keep on doing it because I'm not from that, thing, that area, and I don't care about how many people are here. It's the most important thing is those who are here. um,
Smaller chats are the best ones often because bigger chats, you just have a bunch of people and a bunch of comments. And most of the time, the only people that's getting paid attention are the paymasters. They're the ones just dropping, money to drop people or sending cash apps or super chats, or they're the ones when the live is over, they're on the phone behind the scenes for 1,500 hours talking to these people about all kind of nonsense. Who in their real life has time to do that? Nobody.
yeah.
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Well, I
So
appreciate those who, love on me and they might not come, including like with you and a lot of other people. Some people can't come every day. People are doing things like you said.
yeah, I
But
ain't
when
on here
they
every day
do,
for real. But I
exactly.
try to. If I see your light on, I'll come and check it out. If I
Yes.
see you put up a video, I'll listen to some,
Yeah.
or I see a wall post or something like that.
Same
you
here.
know, but I just made up my mind. There's certain things like I was shocked yesterday how long I was on YouTube. And when I looked at the time and I said, look, I don't no longer do I allow myself, I don't care what it is, I don't do no social media after midnight. If you see anything
Mhm.
post from me after midnight, it's because it's already been done and it's already was scheduled.
Yeah, I schedule a lot of my stuff too.
Yeah. See, people think because you posting that you literally just no,
Uh-uh.
no.
Nope.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I schedule a lot of stuff too. It's better that way, you know,
So
because
what's your next poetry contest? You got what you gonna do next year? This year? The end of,
oh yeah, this year will be the fourth annual poetry competition. So it will be in um I forgot. It's going to be in October. I think I said it's going to be in November again this year because I usually do it right.
mhm.
Excuse me. I got this cough, girl. Mm-mm-mm.
You gotta
Excuse
be
me.
careful because a lot of people getting sick and can't get rid of it.
I know. So I've been going. I got my other doctor's appointment next week too. So
Yeah, because my doctor
Halloween.
told me it's a bunch of different type of flus out. They said it's not the type of flu that just we used to have back in the day. They said there's all types of different ones, and once you get it, it's hard to get rid of it.
Mhm. But yeah,
So,
so I usually give it right after or right before Halloween. So Halloween falls on the 31st again this year, so it's going to be in November. So yeah, the beginning of November.
child, I bet you if they do a challenge to take a bath and brush your teeth, won't nobody win that goddamn thing because they won't log off long enough to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna drop down. I'll be in the chat.
Thanks for coming
Bye.
up, girl. Thanks
All
for
right,
coming
bye, y'all.
We're gonna have a put a towel to your ass challenge.
up. Out to
Put
you.
some soap and water to your ass. They'll be like, "Nah, I ain't got time for that." Yeah, I bet you don't. All right, I'm gonna be in the chat, y'all.
All right,
All right.
thanks, Shelly. Have a
You're
good
welcome.
Saturday.
You too. I'll be here to the end of the show and then I'm gonna red ball it back some.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, well, Jill, what
Yes.
is that girl on who comes up on Goosey's channel all the time? Oh, I forget her name. I want to say Janet. She's from New Jersey.
Oh, I
Real,
don't know.
real sweet girl. Oh, well, like Roger Murdoch, Roger Murdoch says, I'm too old for this shit. I will not be arguing. What is her name?
I don't know
I want
her. I
to say
don't know.
Janet. Oh, I forget her name. I can't believe
Oh, she
I
come
forget her
on
name.
Goosey channel. I only be
Yeah,
dropping in there every few
yeah.
months if I wake up and he's still on. I go.
Tanya. Her
Oh,
name is
Tanya.
Tanya.
Mm.
Yeah, and she always comes up, and and he'll stop what he's doing to talk to Tanya for a couple of minutes, and she does her exit like Captain Roger Murdoch says, "I'm too old for this shit."
Oh, see, I missed that part. I never saw that.
Yeah. So, Jill, it was nice talking to you
Yes,
guys.
thank you, Vonnie
Just read my
Q.
book and Kimberly Black.
I hope you
You
didn't
do as
get any.
always.
Thank you for hearing me out and, not taking anything, you know, twisted. Because I do. You start building relationships and, a little circle.
No, I respect you having enough to come to me and say, hey, I respect that. Yeah, it's better than somebody's like, oh, you see that? I ain't telling her nothing. Let her find out the hard way.
Yeah.
Each one teach one. And
Yeah.
there may be some things that don't see. There may be some things that you don't see. It is always good to tap each other on the shoulder and say, "Hey, did you trip that out? Did you see that?" So I
And
will
for
be.
those two, yeah, let me say, don't play my lives, okay?
Oh
I
Lord.
do strike.
All right now.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Okay.
Don't play with it.
All
Anyway,
right. Well,
bye.
it was
I'm gonna
good
get back to you,
chatting with
Jill.
you guys. All
Y'all
right.
ladies have a good evening.
Yes,
You-
you too. Happy Saturday. And let me go
Thank
see if I'm
you.
gonna do this Valentine's Day
Oh,
present.
uh, let me ask you a question in the back.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Thank
let
you
me
for
tell
coming
you
up.
about
Just read
what it
my
is.
book and get believe. Well, go ahead.
You're
Say yours.
welcome.
What
Thanks
you
for
have to say,
having me.
Kimberly?
Rodney
Oh,
Q, you
Lord.
crafting today?
Who?
You.
No, I'm not crafting today. If you are interested in that, uh, I just wanted to let you know.
I'm
No,
just
I
Mm-mm.
was asking
long
about
enough to see
with
what Ronnie
Jill and
like
Sticks.
back.
What'd you say, Kimberly?
I said I'm just staying up here long enough so I can see what Ronnie Q typed in the back.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, let me look through
Yay!
that.
Yeah, I was just want to give you that
Oh
information. So,
my God. Thanks, Ronnie Q. That's
all right.
awesome.
All right. I'll
Well,
see you
thank
guys
you.
later. Bye bye.
Later, Kimberly, you have any closings?
Everyone have a safe weekend. Enjoy Super Bowl. If you're having that type of event with your family and friends, stay safe, and I'll see you around.
Yes, thank you. I
Absolutely.
appreciate thank you for coming up. Kimberly, just read my book. Shelly, Ronnie Q, Talent. Did I miss anybody else? I said Kimberly. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this Saturday. I'm about to go see what I'm going to dig up because I ain't planning on being on here this long. But you know, when you get together with folks and have a good conversation, it's always good. But yes, Shelly, for 5 seconds, yeah, I believe that you should ask. And anyway, this ain't that. So I don't play people content. I don't expect you to play mine. So I come and listen for myself to get a click and a view because this is a channel that I'm trying to grow. So I appreciate the click and a view. And you're taking away from a click and a view. I should have talked about that earlier too. Just a note. It is not a blessing to have somebody replay your stuff, especially when you just finished doing a live or it hasn't even hit ground because you're actually taking away the click and the view from that content creator, y'all. Come on, we can't be crazy or slow or dumb. You're taking away the views because I'll be damned if I'm sitting over here listening to that person's content on your channel. I am not going to go over to that person's channel to hear the same thing I just finished hearing on somebody else's channel. We can't be dumb, y'all. All right, let's stop playing stupid and acting like it's a blessing. No, it ain't a blessing, it's a curse. A curse that ain't nobody gonna come over there to listen to you if they are already hearing it on somebody else's channel. So we're not gonna act like we're and play dumb with this whole thing because you like people and all of that stuff. Don't play minds. I'm flagging. Ain't got nothing to hide and don't care. Don't do it. It's not nice. It's not nice to play somebody's content without them be getting a chance to build up subscribers and have people to want to come over or come and listen to the part that they heard you discuss on your channel. So we're not gonna act like this is about some me too, Shelly says for real. Respect is everything. And I think you definitely should show some love and respect for other people and the content they bring. It's really all about the respect part. I don't want no money. I want to grow my channel. I want the watch time hours. I'm trying to get monetized over here. And I can't do that with you on here playing my stuff. It doesn't work like that. So, and everybody is not for everybody, and that's fine. I get it. Take your notes, memorize stuff, and then give your commentary. You don't have to use someone else's video to show what went on. You use your words and your notes, okay? Because there's really nothing for you to see. What is it for you to see? It's not like nobody's on camera, nobody's doing nothing. They're not at a gala, they're talking. There's a panel. There's nothing to really see. Just take the notes and move on, you know? And that's it. So that's all I have to say. It's very disrespectful, it's distasteful, and I'm not into I'm not into that type of stuff. I respect you by coming and listening to your commentary, and you can do the same thing by mine. Come and listen to my commentary if you like, and if you don't, oh well. The fuck, it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for that kind of love. But anyway, So thank y'all for hitting the panel. I appreciate it. The people agreeing are deriding. Girl, Shelly. I don't know about everybody deriding, but it's just crazy. And they'll put their stuff on members and everywhere else so you don't have to replay it. I don't have to have members. It's mine because it's on my channel and I am the host and the channel holder. So it's mine. I don't need to put it on no members. So you can't play it. Just don't do it. The people agreeing. Okay, you said that. It's disrespectful. Yes. How did you pass the test in school? Exactly. So, get your own swag. Take your notes. Thanks for this. I was listening and taking a shower. Well, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you, everyone, for giving me a little of your time on this Saturday. And with that, I ain't got no problems with nobody. Peace out. Later, y'all. Stay sucker free.